but a malicious social media post, which would suggest that somehow this program is giving the houses and then taking them back. Despicable. And you know why it is despicable? Because it was specifically crafted to target a program that is delivering good benefits to the people of Jamaica. Why? They are trying to tear down this program for political gain. But you know what the real disgusting thing is? They are playing up on the ignorance of you. Because even people who we would usually ascribe intelligence to, people who are well-read, people who are educated but can't overcome their biases, would have seen this stupid social media post and without checking, without verifying, without applying even a tinge of skepticism, would have accepted it because it plays into their bias, looking for something to criticize when nothing is there. And so it plays upon ignorance, and that is dangerous for democracy. Because if it is that persons can use false information and play upon a population that is not checking, a population that is not verifying, and a population that has deep and divided bias, then what it does, it leads the population to make wrong decisions. In other words, there are persons who will trick you because they know of your emotional predispositions. To what end? To what end? To the destruction of this program? For their political benefit? To do what? To come and run this program? Or to come and put in place a program like Operation Pride, which has left nothing but disgrace in many communities across Jamaica. I spend quite a bit of the resources and my own time trying to resolve the problems of Operation Pride. Whether it is the unfinished lots that were supposed to be sold or given to persons, where the titling was not completed, or where they had actually cut up the plots and handed them over with no documentation. Persons moved on the lands, lived on it. No roads, no infrastructure. This is not that program. And I will not allow those persons to use false information to undermine a good program so that they can get the political power to come and do what they did with programs such as Operation Pride. When they had the power, they created total destruction in the housing sector. It was an unmitigated disaster. And when we go back and look at the books,
Curry, we can just get back to it. You need to already.
Listen, bro, because the same thing I mean I tell you. Listen,
it's too long.
Informal settlements.
About 5 minutes now. We are listening to this. You know, we can't go on.
They reported
just cut it short and make a hear him and then go back to the conversation.
Well, you admit the fact that there are two different programs, right?
Mario, when we started, remember I told you it's two different programs, but I want to talk about the indigent one, right? That's when we started. So we don't need to go back over that, because you know, sir, from there, summer start.
Get the government. And I say to all well-thinking Jamaicans, I say to all our supporters, do not allow evil people.
Send me that note, that voice note.
To all Jamaicans,
I need to create an album with it.
Kerr, not for run, because I can't, it'll take too long. Right?
Then that's the truck away you want to talk to, you know, yet.
Social media posts.
When gone?
90% of them are lies.
Gone.
Or
we let it play.
Guys, I had to play that because he put that out with all the lies that were going about the house. And why did he leave? Why PMP so against this, hearing this message?
I don't like hear the truth.
PMP love when people stay poor.
Kerry, you see my new video?
Which video?
I sent you.
Oh, let me check. So why he run gone?
Yeah, when
Yes, we want to fight the next day.
and him can't tell me someone must get my father. I may get my father. I know my father coming gone.
I go share something with them. I just come from out holy family out east there. And believe me, I feel pleased. Donovan Williams look like him gone with that one there again. When
No,
I
we know
come
that,
down,
my boss, but tell me
when
what
I
you
come
know. We
down,
know that. Tell me
when
what
I
you
come
know.
down South Camp Road and come on King's East Queen Street there, so I never see over my life from me there, so when Chubby Jetty there, I never see so much green pan there, so the two side. Somebody exactly know where me I go. I said me go around the brother and me I tell you say, trust me, when you hear them come and spread them propaganda, we definitely know say I just start the matter. Donovan Williams gone with them this. All you hear the local police boy come and chat, the mongler run up in mouth. I see the part where he want a whole heap of them can up there so come down tonight. You couldn't even wait till it done, man, me I tell you.
You bring on food again, you know? You bring on food again.
Yeah. If I know you that, my general.
Me did that. Me go up on a live, you know. Before me come upon this, you know, me I tell you, you know, down there black, you know, brother.
Yeah, the info no down
Down
there,
there
man.
black, you know.
Yeah, man, info there, you know. Info there, man. Let me tell
Bro.
you, the car them park from we outer central there, so from the 3 lane them where to go there, so. Me I tell you.
I remember, you know. I remember no entertainer, no artist, no did they.
None of them no did it, bro. I want to say the prime time them there, so at Juliet Tolis come on if you come speak. And no parking space and did it. You know, you say me general. So when you hear them attack, you hear McGregor come attack like say PMP have and them let me tell you something that now we around there. Believe me, me shocked when I go there go see all the people them a roll out. Trust me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
man,
been on the
feel
bandage
good.
for how long?
Me feel good, me general man, not in a lie. Me feel good. And I want to tell you, in a holy pop, other constituency, there's one bus from Derrick Smith and one bus from upper Denham Town. From the surprise to see my girl come to Buji daughter, Julia Myrick. She come with 3 crowd and thing. Let me tell us around the nice coming from about 3 o'clock. Around the nice, me I tell you, I'm gonna go see info. When I say run the nice, the people might enjoy themselves. When I see woman, I first say, that's what I tell them, I say, Labour Party can't lose, because woman are more voter than man. And sometimes I have to wonder. I feel good. I tell them, I left round and I feel good, bro.
Your ball.
Yeah. Third term loaded, Joe. Trust me.
And I loaded. Exceeded.
I feel good. Yeah, man.
They know themselves, you know. They know themselves, you know. They know themselves. They know.
So all the propaganda them must spend, them have to do is spread.
Before I knew one this week.
You see. All right, they're supposed to tell us, Radio Jamaica and the Gleaner come on there. And me run them and say, I be a propaganda on us, spread. They don't come and say, no, go and one of the brethren I said, no, man, make them come, man. I say, but they not going to come with nothing new. I be a propaganda. They never come a meeting and talk as it is. They
No,
never
man, make them time. One video out there with Emily Shields. I run the place. Emily Shields say the government host program are kill the PMP them. And that can't Andrew third term loading, Andrew have to win.
So better be careful, man. They run around for them program, after them station.
And then if they run out, she have over cliff fields to go.
Yeah, true.
Yo, they don't like your truth, you know. Trust me, they
You
don't like your truth.
in camera what day, yeah, and get the truth out time. So you can't sue nobody about defamation a character.
Yeah, me not see dirty caution send message call today with the Depan Tug Life live with when yeah? With one PMP bridge in there. You understand? So caution him the update to wanna tell Goody must repeat what she said. So Goody repeat what she said. team video in screen record or video whatever and talk about 7% for send to Dayton Campbell for Dayton Campbell sue. Dayton Campbell cannot sue a soul.
Nobody. I'm a thief.
He can't sue a soul.
Cash
Alright.
and black me feel good. Cash and black me feel good.
Virgin, suppose me tell you so one time I go up, I see the people come from upper my boy the area. When they come on them I say, yo, the good and that is why the people green up the whole of the place, you know. You hear what them I say? Them I say raw. Show them say them evil, show them evil leave. So then that make the people them start move that way there, you know. Lawrence, most of them up there and say, boy, they now vote to McGregor. And this man, them are geeked up. You see it. And most of them come down in a Donovan Williams shirt. And my boy, the people, them, and they say, yo, we now vote for him, you know. We now vote for McGregor. Yeah, man.
The reason why Jamaica can't move, because people be taking the money and put it in their pocket over the years and years and years and years. Jamaica couldn't move.
When I feel good tonight, I left up there, drink about a dozen beer and I feel good. How
many beers you drink?
1 dozen.
Okay, let me ask. Let me say if you sober. Which team you on? The green team or the orange team?
Oh, yes, sir.
Liberal, I'm just saying, you don't liberal, you feel like that.
I understand, man.
If I pay me drink one in a junk, can you see?
I drive come right in, man, and I tell you, say, with me, with the boss for my shirt. What you say, man? Now show a man, no, man.
Byron.
Yeah, man.
Byron.
What kind of beer you had?
So, Tiny kid.
No, sorry, Mark.
Yo.
When Fake with a motor kid in the region, everybody go in the pocket and buy them gas, then liquor, in the motor liquor drink fuel there, you know.
All right. Never tell you, so, you know, one thing where we sit down and we talk, come go see some of the elder and thing and we did their reason. You the man and say, man, everybody with them, you get the money to come, you know. We say we don't need that, we don't want handout. Everyone we spend the money, you know, and that me love, you know, bro. The handout thing done in and that painting.
People actually, if we cook, we say cook what? Everybody buy their own food video. Look, you know, when the nomination day, people get up before daylight, go get them gas, everything. But a holiday, I said the nomination day, you know, it's holiday. Right, so everybody had a girl by them back, string out. Sometimes if motorcade can't go the whole place, sometimes motorcade have to go half, but they will go stop. And that's my man touch with it. Yeah.
I'm at a conference, I pull my tank of gas and buy my liquor and go along out there. But buy me sitting and go out there go drink, because I feel good for no say, but amongst my people them. Me now watch handout, brother. Me no believe in that. I love work, I love beg. I love work, and that is why them don't like our Prime Minister, because he deal with the work.
The true man.
He believes a man to work for him one.
Work for honest brother.
God, brother. If them they feel like say them tear down Labour Party and tear down Mr. Wallace, but yeah, just allow them to time. There's no.
Nah, they're not good for them, you know. It can backfire upon them, you know.
Satan can't bring down God, you know, brother. God bring down Satan, you know. So there's no way Satan and a demon can bring down God, you know. You see it?
Another thing, they pass and bring down Fiaga. So they're going to see strategy. They're going to see strategy. They pass and you can bring down Fiaga. But a different time now.
A different time now, man. Andrew only have women. You have Daddy Chuck. You have Mario and Kerry and the whole of we. I will stand up in a brother. We will beat them body in a brother. I will mash down them lie and mash down every propaganda. Watch out, I show you a thing, man. Listen, I show you. Them will come with enough. We'll eat more I will come with. But guess what? We just want everybody to keep up on a good work, keep on the armor strong, brother. Keep on the vocabulary strong. Let's go and keep everything on the tip of the brain, because watch out, them will come with enough. And we are the set of people them who are mash up them propaganda and lie them. So we can't ease up. You see me? We have to always depend on the tip of the thing,
that bond them, you know. Them depend on one thing, and our bloggers them. I believe me, the respect you know, me I tell you know, the bloggers them, you know, for the JLP. You know, I'm respect, you know. Every time I go on the road, I mean, yeah, man, I said, oh, I'm say, yeah, man, you see them people, I try to counteract me, but them say they can't manage me, you know. I'm like listen to you because you always have the facts and them always are coming propaganda and lie. I'm say, oh, you know, so lie the matter. Because he said, when you ask him a question, he cannot answer. Then can't answer. Because me did it since night time, I call my virgin out at Tel Aviv. I said, where you there? He said, boy, you know, something up on my ends, Hanover Street. He said, I come link you. I'm a park the car and walk out there. And he said, Mark, you know, something at PNP. He said, me know that, man. Me and the man turn up out there, drink 2 beer, you know, that out of the strong PNP here, I see people put on Donovan with them truck and go to the meeting, you know.
I mean, man.
And Virgin, I say, yo, I live right there, you know. He said, me know they don't see them not angry. Him said, they don't get nothing, you know. But them are go to because they decide to, you know, want McGregor. I first see so much road boy show about.
And give me a minute, the Mark, and the McGregor issue. Remember, you know, McGregor said blatantly that if JLP win Central Kingston, then dead. PNP then dead. So they will do anything to win. But guess what? I'm glad the people them turn out and are going to turn out. And in a mind,
Say, Virgin, Bunty, what you say? Yeah, you say you want. So what you want?
Yeah.
To me, right there, no matter who them put a Central Kingston. No matter who them put a Central Kingston right now, the only person who could have run down with them foot at and then I want him is a youth. You know, see, the only person can run down with them foot at is a youth. None of them would put out there. Because the all of them out there know the work with Donovan Williams put here.
The councillor talking and say the people them like PMP like one time again. You understand? PMP not do nothing for them for years. And the people them see progress and see prosperity and them work with the prosperity. So all the way for PMP win in that the constituency there. Them have to start internal war. You understand? That's what they try to do at all times. So this man and that
win, bro.
So, and that the man and I go. So
you have to keep a stronghold box and dash him with it. Nah go win so. And you have to make sure no some have a holy park, a polling station.
Police woman, member say
stop up in life, guys, please.
Fuck their police, you know. McGregor, I'm a police. So we have to watch.
Yeah, but some police is not with him, man. Guess what me say out there? Remember the police man in Rockley? The one who's in a traffic.
Louis?
Yeah. I miss you out there, man. I say, I don't know you, man. He must say, yeah, man. I'm in Rockley, man. Yeah, man. You me out there too, man. And soldier guard the thing out there, man. Every corner you go, see soldier and police. So we're well protected.
Car curfew out there.
You're well protected, bro. Yeah, man. I go out some corner, brother, and I tell you when I go to Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv surprised me, you know. When the girl them a show up from Tel Aviv, and the youth them a ride out on them bike and I go around.
You know this, you know, young people of the Labour Party, you know. Man, the politics dead.
Brother, I feel good. I feel good. But then if you see the TikTok where the girl a cry.
Man, oh God. That one that touched me hard.
Me not tell you, man.
Yeah, so they come down, brother. Me watch about 4 times.
Andrew, I go hug her up, you know, bro.
Yeah, man.
And I said, yo, me I tell you, say, oh, they love Andrew so, man. So, open
the man is lovable.
Yeah.
And he warm and he show everybody love.
So and the children them, my grandmother everybody has the children always around, woman and children, them always they are good person. And that's the man. You know love him. Yeah man. Well, the confidence and also
The man at Bunty and I see the man at drive past on school. And the man, like the teacher them say, there is the Prime Minister, and the man just stop my brother, we pitting them and scream.
yeah.
Yeah,
I love him unconditionally, man. Third term, Lord. Yeah, man, I say the Prime Minister says I love you. People, brother.
Third
Man,
term,
young
man.
people. In the telly, I remember say 2011 election. In tell us a future generation now go vote for PMP, you know. If we lose 2011, in tell you, know. Now go tell us something, you see? You see the Bible never lie. All this matter contradict the Bible. The Bible. You see who God appoint. Remember one time in the Bible when God, the children of Israel, God had given them a king, then said, no, I want that king there. You see the king with them choose, God allowed them to choose. It caused chaos. So you see, when God chose a king for them, Israel start to recover and them thing there. And the onus is of God. A God appoint you and believe it or not, a God appoint and your onus. He would not do so good, bro. God appoint him, you know, to lead the country because then see where we go. And people wouldn't believe that because them people don't understand. If God wasn't with him, you know, you wouldn't finally the country grow. In no taxes. Brother, Andrea only Prime Minister. Andrea only Prime Minister. Other Prime Minister will pass through Jamaica. You have to move and then sell the rich friendly land. One of the things when me learn, me stand up and talk to Andrew myself. When he come up Judy and Myrie, but and that me I talk about more talk about something. And he bring him a drink a red stripe and me a drink a Heineken. And I say, sir, you want more you have to do. PMP has never win state garden. He never win state.
Show.
And you the man say, show. Yeah, the man send a motorcade over there now. Send a motorcade over there because they never win state garden, not cash park. He don't enough of them around there. Never win this yet. And me can't tell the man. So you see, it's a man you can sit down and talk to. And that me love with him. Brother, the man is a grown man. I just see, you know how we lose election enough time. You see, we counsel them, enough of them no work. Sure. And then we lose election too. And some of the MP them they lazy. Here, enough of counsel them no work. Here, you get 5 farm work ticket and you get 1 yard. You have to touch everybody, brother. Yeah. You have to make sure that everybody can say something good about you. Bro. You see me? One set of people at the work. You don't do that again. Nah, tell a lie, bro. When I come from up there, I see East Queen Street pretty with green 2 sides of the road. From upper South Camp Road, there so. Come right back down to Tel Aviv. I never see this yet. I tell you, all the years me I go there when all the Chubby did there. Before Chubby did. Me never see so much green plantation go right back at Tel Aviv. Believe me, bro. Anybody got a need will tell you. Me never see so me go around there and see the green and brother. I'm have to tap out on the road. Ask your brother the way place and say, round there someone. And me tap and drink a Heineken there so me I tell you, bro. Me never see this yet. And me say, only think the man look. Then say, brother, nobody can get it from Donovan.
Guys, 1 second. Oh, hold on.
I feel good, man. I tell you, man. Everybody out there enjoy themselves. Yeah, man.
Mark.
Yeah.
You can see some have out there for luck, you know.
Yeah, man.
They have it luck. But the same Tel Aviv where when McGregor about him can't believe tell everybody turn labor right and them are the PNP. You know say then Donovan a laugh after him.
Him no go out there no. All of them attack, you know. Him no go out there. I can't tell you that him don't go out there.
The
Him no
man
go.
hey. Oh, them fire some shut off for them, you know, man. We need
Brother.
the speaker, them will go up, them
I
PNP,
just
them
war,
left,
them
right,
I
and
want to
center.
start. Them I want to start a war out there to separate the place.
Then can't
They can't win.
Lawrence throw poison them because they should never deal with the youth like that.
Yep.
They should never deal with him like that. And that make most of the people them vex. And then McGregor call him like say McGregor like him can't mend nothing. The youth are not with him neither.
No, you know what?
Don't want him.
You know what put it in nearly that them casket still, you know. And when he lead a fit opposition, I say man is not a real man.
This man, 20
And he played back to them, you know, and tell him McGregor say, "You say me not a real man." McGregor want him work with him because the only way McGregor can win him not work with him.
And the man say, but remember me is not a real man.
Yeah.
I never said that, you know, cause the leader said that and he must know why he said that. Yeah.
People love the youth, you know. The people love the youth, you know, bro. I want humble youth, you know.
So
if you still want to talk to the youth, it's a humble for youth.
The first member say then they give one youth one caretaker position.
First came the youth, then they love him, man. Me I tell
and
you.
Youth fret over it and dead when they take it from him. And I first them I do it. And then add it.
A Raytown division, we not see how them a go. We not see how them a go get back Raytown. We don't know them how to get back. Anytime my girl do the operation and come back, anytime she recover, she'll come back.
She soon coming up.
Yes, she yeah man, a big
Hamilton, she name?
Rosalie, yeah.
Hamilton. She
Yeah.
soon come on.
Yeah man, she shall recuperate that, can't talk to her, you know. She call the people.
Anytime she come, cause she know everybody, you know.
No, she call them, you know, she call who call and who can deliver a message. She call them.
Yeah, man.
That's what they show about, you know.
That's she know than them from both sides, she know everybody.
Now when we see the bike man, them a ride out from Tel Aviv. And with me I tell us when them a fire shot per soap, never normal. And when we see the man they ride out and I go over them, I say wait, I Tel Aviv this, my brother on PMP, I say boy man, wanna come change up the place, man. I say come drink something, man. Then your brother him say boy.
I don't see the poll.
They might ask the PMP them say I know original poll because they want to know who do that the poll.
The wood of them alright, you know.
But the company I observe from the company, so obviously the name I poll must be there.
You know when I think when we know say them not have no sense. And when we look on because people you have woman who love who are independent and you have man who are independent. Right? And
Hold on 1 minute there. So Mr. Prosperity say he have a baby mother live off East Queen Street. And she said Fair Road switch to JLP.
Yeah, me
yeah.
Where's a while ago? I'm not here.
Mr. Prosperity want live right, brethren?
Yeah.
He saying have a baby mother live off of East Queen Street.
Yeah.
And Fair Road switch to JLP.
Let me not tell them on Rosalie Hamilton or work out them.
Brother, nobody now gonna vote for man. Member say you have to look for the man that police in a man. Nobody now vote for him, brother.
And that's even that, let me tell you, it's when Dana Billan before the most opposition out there. When the woman in here Duncan is dead and the sick people them want on medication and so she give the bad man them money and she not do nothing to them. And Donovan Williams take the medication and go feel them, that same Williams there. They're not going to give him up. Not going to give him up. Me I tell you, the man at work. The man at work, when I go out there and show down there out there, look at a road there right up in front of Central Lesser. A big little mucky and wolf sitting there, and I see the man and clean it up and paint in a green. That's what I say. Nah, them can't get back Tel Aviv, man. You tell them, man. I love what I see going out there. I love what I see going out there, man. And Donovan Williams, he might work with the people them out there. He might work with them, though. And that me love.
Brother, the greatest thing, you know the greatest thing? People are hear that like one time in a man. Listen, you know, you hear them attack say the teacher them government take 200% raise and the teacher then get at 25 to 27% the teacher then get.
You know, see the teacher now ball now, no police.
Nobody now ball again.
You know, see police, them attack about when police to extra time rated. Right now, me see a policeman and me and him down there reason. And the soldier them. And me say, the soldier, you know, say, we can't drink nothing still.
Brother, it's cheap, it's paid. It's cheap,
it's
paid.
reason. The man them say, brother, on the government at work. We say, you mean the government? Your government? We say, yeah, man, what do you mean? The man say the government at work.
The cheapest pay a teacher get a 3 million a year, no, brother.
You can't listen to you. Hey, I tell you, a denial and living in a shame I kill them, you know. Because when them couldn't do 18 years. A man come 9 years.
Terry, add Chris Carter.
You know, what am I campaign pan? Propaganda and thieving and them do the most thieving and them
campaign like anything. If they're not campaign for integrity, then have you again, you know, where they mean, where they know?
That even integrity commission you know hear about.
You know hear nothing about them and the Auditor General.
And J for Justice are sitting now with them money. You hear them?
Jamaica for Justice.
You hear them?
PMP a campaign for tax, brother. Tax a PMP campaigning with them a campaign for.
It's hard for them leaders out there. All you hear them come and them criticize and hear them attack. It's your work. See me I tell you, no man. Me not give a reason me a friend.
What man, you know, here she says she go put what's your name? The one who go run against her and she go put her in an early retirement.
Yeah man. I know Gordon Webley, is she?
A Gordon Webley.
She the out the Prime Minister wife constituency, she couldn't win. Them no want her, she idiot. She cannot win. If Crystal go to become Prime Minister and couldn't win her.
She never.
We know this. We know such now she can't win it.
She don't have 1 cent. Look for all the one, look at me that Buchanan. He not do not support and think that people go vote out and Marie will do everything. Same thing no sense, bro.
He me have to watch you see that seat there.
I spread Buchanan.
He can't get it.
Listen, man, listen. You see that seat there?
Yeah.
When the last election, we did have to out there, you know. Two MP, they said we out there. With a man like this, you know, that man a bully, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. So, you have to watch that seat there. See, they have to badge you out there, you know.
Listen, Virgin, we got Portland.
The people them don't want him out there. The people them Portland don't want him.
Election, they run fair. PNP never run a fair election and try to
remember
teach
being
back
a
some bully.
out there, you know. Before she become member of parliament, and she whopping backside, she write up was almost 1,000 votes. 4 or 5, but she 8,000 votes.
Dayton Canberra too. He write up. Remember Dayton, when another one name Rasta.
Crawford.
Yeah.
Them not just I man, I should be Crawford Street and Lane, bro.
PMP a bully.
Let me tell you, him can't win her out there, so because out there, so she live, you know. You have to see how she live, you know. She did every day, people them know her, they love her. Because when she do not, MP never do that yet. Man did it for 40 years, Broomfield, and never do what she do.
Yeah, man, I said,
Never
make
do
you
it, brother.
can't bring war on Portland, you mad?
One of the Dan look for me and said to me, say, yo, me tell him, you know, me tell Buchanan, me say, yo, no spend the money out here, you know, because you can't win that woman here, you know.
Peaceful,
Only
but
there for 40 years. The man say, me I tell you this, me a PMP. And me turn labor right because only there for 40 years.
peaceful, but
And
in a
never do
normal
it.
year. Okay.
See, 40 years now, that's how I'm keep it. The man him say, they never know, say, the constituency and the country could have looked so. How the woman have work. You make nobody turn on a phone, man. They can't
PMP,
get a
they have
secret.
37 seats.
When I see Michael Phillips see all I see the wrong get, you know. Him now do one fuck down there, you know. Damien Young are the boss down there, the boss, you know. So,
Damien Young go send him in a retirement, man.
of course,
He not go up in that seat.
the people don't want him. Then talk, they don't want him. The young people, them never do nothing for them, you know. And I Damien Young go there and give them
But
employment.
me
Give them,
hear same stronghold, which is my gully. Me hear
yeah.
say down there, so the people them a complain, say them no see man, him no do nothing down there.
They not,
So
my
they
boy,
want to
go
see
down there, man.
Damien Young.
I have a job here down there and make people get, yo, I send some of them guys art, yo.
Yeah, me hear say the my gully people them say they want to see Damien Young.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Brother, this is people. You hear the business people in my ball? You hear the business people a ball? How much business people who used to employ 10, I employ 15 and 20 now. Why? So when you hear them come and talk about cost of living hard, then when they come in it now go harder.
Brother,
The government
I'm
now you
more-
know raise taxes.
I'm more busy without me, you know. You know, see what
Brother,
cut crime.
me, you know, the painting and I can't tell a man. Right now, me I walk a look man to come work and they say they now they
Harry,
can't free money they want.
Harry, Chris want to be added.
Oh,
Let me tell you this, man. PMP love war, you know, so you see more war than create a bigger garrison Jamaica done. And the less people, less morals people have, because they have to do anything to survive, you understand? So they like to keep you down, poor and out.
yeah, me I say this, you know, brother, and people think I joke because me a labor right and me I say this. God be me witness, brother, me I look for man from Monday. Because me know a sight and the man want some man to work. And me I go to some man and me I beg some bread and I call some man who I work and say, tell them to come live me, give them some work. And believe me, me sit down and lie down on the bed of some bread, I'm not telling you, I'm not exaggerate. None of the man them say they don't want to work. None of them. And them me say they don't want to work, but now blame the government, say government not provide job. Just because they not no sense, you're not idiot. And I talk with them can't work for minimum wage.
Brother, we have the best training school in our world, like, and when you go there, be a woman full of them. Be a woman full them up.
You have a youth at the site, you know. And you the youth say, him couldn't manage minimum wage. And him say, boy, he got hard. See, the man had a short coat, you know, bro. And if you saw the man did not class a virgin, the man neat than the professional man, you know, bro. Because the man say, boy, I decide to myself, say, I can't, but the man minimum wage. Some are pay for it. Laborer, not tradesman. Because we work off a measurement and them thing there. See? Square foot. See? But the man, them laborer, can work all 60 grand a fortnight. You know, see? But them don't want to work. Enough of them you talk about them want PNP come in and do have a vote, and that me glad for.
And for you go up on a site, you know, as a youth, you know, as a laborer, you have it, you put your head to it, you know. You left the site, there's a trade man, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
And
man.
just you if you go up on a site and make up your mind, say, yo, you know, say, me have to learn something. Any youth will go up on one side for 1 year and put him head to it. When him left the site, they're a trade man. So him left the site as a person who can go employ somebody else and have somebody else to work with him, you know.
Now I'll show you something, General. You see when me are you enough man though. Everyone will work for money, you know. But me try every time I get a job to enhance my job. Market myself by doing the work. Me love what me do. When me tell you me love what me do, me love it. So show that me do it the best me can. So most of the time people come and see it and the work speak for itself. But when enough man go out, them hungry work hungry for the money, not for the job, you know. Them just do a day because they want the money. But me, many tradesmen, where we love what we do, we always do it the best we can. We always try to enhance the work. Each time we try to improve on the work. Them not do it so. Them just work for their money.
Now, cut your friend.
Mess them up.
Now, cut your Beatan say, you there enough work. $15,000. No $15,000, no minimum wage. When put in place for them no work, a man have to work for where he can get at the time, a type of education where you have, you know, and the type of skill. If you're not no skill, you have to work for 15,000 a week.
They don't understand, man.
Yeah, because
You can't want office work and you're not no education.
yeah, you qualify for minimum wage. And 90%
minimum wage, so that you have to do.
90% of who sit down and cost, them not have a skill and them not educated to certain level. So what them qualify for? I said minimum wage with them a cost.
But even the opposition leader, when them, I'm not telling you how hypocritical the people is. When opposition leader pay minimum wage was 6,500, right? And yet still, you never hear them a ball like how them a ball. And the opposition talk about the government should have give more. And them have it under 6,500 too much years.
Lexis
Every day me say it.
Them not have no talk.
Every single day me say it.
Lexis if you other.
Yeah, to all them wicked and 3 times the minimum wage raise under the labor right, you know. I remember say they raised to $9,000, then they raised to 13, then it down to 15 now. Eh? And them a complain say they can't, $15,000 can't do nothing.
Good night, everyone. My labor posse.
Good night, mama.
Jawa.
Hey,
Lexi.
Lexi,
You're right beside the info.
to them
Yeah,
one.
I was there.
To them
Yeah,
one.
your mouth. You mean, yeah, Lexi.
Lexi, to them, I look for you for back me up for beat one big wheel, you know. We are come disrespect my prime minister, you know.
Where's
So to
Lexi?
them,
Dr.
to them,
Rosalie.
now must to them, I look for you and I chat for throw you up in our box, help me beat the wheel, you see.
Oh,
Big
Dr.
man.
Rosalie.
Now must. Girl, we are living a garbage pan like Oscar
JX,
the
more
Grouch.
rice, more rice, more rice. JX, more rice.
I can disrespect my prime minister and him bright self.
I say, Sonny, don't worry yourself. She go do it again and me go do it. Don't worry.
Every time, everything happen at Jamaica.
Yes, guys.
At my prime minister.
Are you the son side of info?
Yes, I'm me.
Yeah, me see you know.
You see me?
You the son up behind, you know, yeah, because I talk to him early on. I'm the son up behind, I'm hear the voice and me I say, it sound like you, you know, but I could come ask you, you know, but to the vibes so nice and me and I told Joes, you know.
Are you the sharp brown man?
Aye. Yeah, man.
Guys, are you guys seeing politics in the box? I just add him, but he's like,
Yeah, me did see him, but I don't know him jump out.
oh.
Jaden, give me more rice, more rice, more rice.
I jump until I become a social media because
Lexi explain how meeting look now.
I say the meeting, the fat guys. I say you want to see the campaign car, them a BMW with green light on top.
Yeah, man.
I say, guys, PMP now in the seat there.
Yes, which you come
PMP
from.
now in the seat there.
Lexi,
Let
we're
me
not going
tell you all over there fat and look good. I be a rich people. We don't see no shambles over there.
And the air are clean, don't
Let's see Donovan of the Donovan of them this a lot.
But say the people them clean and done to the baby in a pram clean.
No rubbish you know, sip on the road clean like whistle, the whole of the road them.
Say guys, the thing large over there.
Green screen comment section, green screen.
The people them green.
Cool man.
Donovan Williams now lose the seat there. Him is going back. Him is going back to Parliament.
I tell him, so when we go to Tel Aviv, the man them a ride out when me go out there. And I come in and the girl them. I ride out and I come round there. Yeah man, a straight road and come round. I'm just saying me. McGregor just figure sit down, you know. We're going to take my retirement early. And he retired from the police force. We're going to retire.
Guys, no imported crowd. I just 3 coastal alone come. No imported crowd, not
all right, one from this man. One from this man.
That's why McGregor afraid.
Everybody should out. The place green.
Let's see. One from Derek Smith.
China. 1 second, guys. China. This big orange background. China.
China no such in a box. Take out China out a box.
Right, China. And every time this person come on my live, they send a request. I'm trying to add Chris Carter, but it's not allowing me. I don't know why. Right, China?
It's the worst China. They not orange China a down my eye. So take care.
I wrong platform with the band.
Yeah, that's how you know you're nothing.
1 second, guys. Hilly. Good night, Hilly.
Yeah. All right, good night. Lexi.
Yes, Illy?
I just was asking.
I want to say something here.
Okay, Illy.
Just a moment. I'm saying today I went to a car wash, right?
Yes.
About 6 guys random they were talking together.
Mm-hmm.
Them are labor right, them vote. So the argument catch up about housing program and so forth. So they must say Andrew I give people house and I take with their land. They say no at all program, right? Desmond Mackenzie kill him and them kill you them dead in a man. Right? They must say Andrew I take a people land and I rob people and so forth.
Alright, Illy, you see the car wash there? Well on there. Yes, Illy see the car wash there. Go back there tomorrow and go up on my page and show them the video when we do about it. Make them listen it.
Them are born labor right, because them mother all me know them, right? And labor right them vote for Mike Henry. So me I try to tell them say no in the course of them I say Andrew only have 28. But
man a bad labor right.
Them man a labor right, bro.
Illy, uno tapi. Listen, uno tapi.
Them vote for labor right, but them man a labor right.
No,
man.
Hello.
They have to fix some real labor right for real bad labor right. Them that's what they believe, but
hello, uno tapi. But listen to me I say. We don't understand say it is propaganda. And when it come like that, worse people know that the Prime Minister is giving away houses. We don't have to know how to debunk things. You can't just get up and say, true, them don't know certain things, them are not labor right. We don't understand unless we go do the research. We don't even take step on yourself and go do the own research so people not have to tell no foolishness. We don't wait until the last minute too much. It's not the fact that them are not labor right. It's just the fact that them just misinformed. So here what Illy, go back at the same car wash tomorrow and send and go over my page and make them listen to the video when we do about it. Then them know what is indulgent housing. I
was going to call it. I was going to come in on it live today, you know, but because we did make one bag argument. I over 3 hours. I take them and I say, listen, me una program ram. Me know about Mark Gold in a team. Them talk about this white man rich and him go do things. Say we una fool, you know.
Mama, you know your box?
Right, so you say,
hold on, Illy. Me stick a point. So what day I show you a thing. What day I'm there around some people. And me go up on the live, me there on Black King live. and I put it on a box and I make everybody listen to the thing. You see me? Alright, watch out, you know. When youth come did you know, him just come like normal PNP would have come and live and try to spread a propaganda. First thing the man come there and start tell the people them say the government buy how much police car and them they off and car and clear off. The government buy boat and put a sea and for take them up back. You know when me have to do, me have to take my telling you know. And one bag of people did there, brother, like them want to listen to the man. You know what me have to do? Me have to take my phone and call one youth who are bigger blogger than me, but everybody know, all of the people that around me know, ask the man the question, the man start spill out all type of things, tell the people around me, that's the people them tell the man say, oh, get up for your son, go. See next time I come here, so you're going to break you up in a big boat, because you walk around my shop and I try to spread propaganda upon the Prime Minister. And that me have to do, you know, brother, if you make somebody explain everything to him, you know. Because when me I tell him not take it, you know, because he say me a born labor right or anything,
Yes,
he say
I
not
say me I want to vote how much time, so by an idea, we not do that man. Them I say man rich. Me say listen, I want to give thanks to a black man come a rich man. We don't make no white man rich. White man not to lead with. Right? So me want Andrew Wellness him now go up on TV and try clear himself different.
Which TV remember you?
Actually, he did. He did address the matter. We played the video earlier. He did talk about it.
House, then I mix up it to program them. And that are the thing me I tell them, you know, man.
In Gabriel starting.
I tell you, we say worst thing in a brother PMP, them are some guess look on it, you know. Them make one nigga. Me not even know him what. They make one transformer, one transmission. The worst part I care.
Him starting, brother.
For the country, eh? How comes PMP them can take room from one she-shirt, one shim, one shoe. Me not even know what to call him.
You know, see them a big him up. Confused.
You know, see them a big him up and I congratulate him for him one.
Brother, I don't know if it's confused, so me don't know him what. Here.
And I say this thing have to sort out proper. Honestly to you because you them are labor right and we have them in our pocket and them vote regular. And we don't want
yes, we have to have them, somebody to educate them.
You understand me? Them a work because them buy car. I say listen, in a PMP time when you put buy car. One of them work at Jamaica, one of them work at this. Them a say then use it.
Alright. So guys, as I say Illy, the car wash go back tomorrow and go for my profile and
no busy man. Me have now see them till weekend again. And then
alright, you see weekend when you go back Illy, you show them my video.
And then again, Illy, you see Jamalco. You see Jamalco. Cause me a Clarendon me come from. Me a Central Clarendon. You see Jamalco. I'm more the PMP work at Jamalco.
I labor right there, man. What me I say? And then my
no, me I tell her, listen, me not say them on a labor right now. But me just tell about brainwash education.
You know, Bailey, a milk side in run, in come there again and put on a fire there. Jesus peace. You know, Bailey?
Yeah.
Jesus peace. Come there and start put on a fire. I say, Bailey, you can't not tell you them nothing, man. No way.
Brother, I'm a brainwash. Them are going to try to brainwash you them. And you see, if you're a man when you read, you will believe. And every information depends on phone. So sometimes you just go on your phone and type in it and show them.
Yeah, man, may I tell you, say, so this thing, all thing need to adjust. Honest, I swear, I tell you the real truth.
Hilly, the Prime Minister did address the matter. We played the tape earlier. So is us to like debunk the lie.
Carrie.
Why they
Carrie, since TVG I play that 6 and 7 times.
Well, I know. Why this man Mackenzie go up and go talk about it? You mean if you talk when talk about it?
Illy, hold on, Illy. Let me tell you something. I splice the video, make it look like say man say something different. Nothing no go so.
Why me I tell you man him to listen, you know. This man Mackenzie provide the land.
Did you watch Era Council 1 since night?
No, me just come in from my road and then.
All right, Illy, you see, all right, you see, all right, when you watch Era Count to One, you will hear when Desmond Mackenzie say, I splice the video. You can't see the video splice because the video don't straight.
Can a TVJ do it, man?
Hello. You know who started? Natalie Nita. And she started.
No, a Jay Brian.
Miss, no. Natalie Nita come out first with it. And Jay Brian pick it up and carry on the internet.
I said, my Prime Minister don't need to pretty up no talk, come out and talk like patwa and make people them know say, see, my program, don't ramp with it. Me love poor people.
I think I need to play this.
The man addressed it. He did. He addressed it.
Yes, brother TVJ now go carry.
Select the one.
For him.
Watch a bounty. Select the one video. We don't do nothing about it. Tomorrow me I go drop one.
Guys, let me play this video with Andrew. I don't know if you guys know about Operation Pride.
So we know.
Yeah, we know about Operation Pride. PJ did come out with that.
And that failed, and that was a fail.
97, that's a 97, no?
Guys, we got 113 persons on here. Let me just play this because it looked like this rumor is going around Jamaica, and we need to.
So me look on them and say, you know watch Dayton and Campbell say, and them say no. Me say, one of you listen to the man a thief.
Make you listen to the video.
Yeah, let me let you listen to this video where he addressed it, Hilly. All right, and then you can share with your friends.
And some of you may have seen not just a mischievous, but a malicious social media post, which would suggest that somehow this program is giving the houses and then taking them back. Despicable. And you know why it is despicable? Because it was specifically crafted to target a program that is delivering good benefit to the people of Jamaica. Why? They are trying to tear down this program for political gain. But you know what the real disgusting thing is? They are playing up on the ignorance of people. Because even people who we would usually ascribe intelligence, people who are well-read, people who are educated but can't
mute Bunty,
would have seen this stupid social media post and without checking them, without verifying, without applying even a tinge of skepticism, would have accepted it because it plays into their bias, looking for something to criticize when nothing is there. And so it plays upon ignorance, and that is dangerous for the monks. Because if it is that persons can use false information and play upon a population that is not checking, a population that is not verifying, and a population that has deep and divided biases, then what it does, it leads the population to make wrong decisions. In other words, there are persons who will trick you because they know of your emotional predisposition. To what end? To what end? To the destruction of this program? For their political benefit? To do what? To come and run this program? Or to come and put in place a program like Operation Pride, which has left nothing but disgrace in many communities across Jamaica. I spend quite a bit of the resources and my own time trying to resolve the problems of Operation Pride. Whether it is the unfinished lots that were supposed to be sold or given to persons, where the titling was not completed, or where they had actually cut up the plots and handed them over with no documentation. Persons moved on the lands, lived on it, no roads, no infrastructure. This is not that program. And I will not allow those persons to use false information to undermine a good program so that they can get the political power to come and do what they did, programs such as Operation Pride. When they had the power, they created total disruption in the housing sector. It was an unmitigated disaster. And when we go back and look at the books as to how agencies like the HAJ was being run with scandal after scandal and a mire of corruption, an entity that under their watch, every time they reported to Parliament, it operated at a loss. And you wonder, where was this loss coming from when people weren't actually getting houses? So I do see where there is a deliberate attempt to target a program and to target the government. And I say to all well-thinking Jamaicans, I say to all our supporters, do not allow the evil people to win the battles for the minds. I say to all Jamaicans, think very carefully on what is presented to you. Don't just take and accept without consideration what is presented in a fancy and glossy social media post. 90% of them are lies. Check before you believe.
There you go, Hilly.
And some of you...
Hi, guys.
I think me hear it already, you know, but what I'm saying, it need to come out in a platform more and talk. Listen, you know, who get the house them already, put them in a one group and make them come talk. Simple as that. It's easy because people, they might mix up with two houses.
Your Wholeness busy working. You don't have time to be debunking PMP lies.
You understand me? Honestly to you. They're saying good enough, but you see us sitting here. Honestly to you.
Let me tell you, man. I tell you, Natalie.
You see, if they didn't really know what indigent mean, they would not walk and attack them crap there.
And I walk, you know, I never know that they have in their mind, because something come up in and then it's, and them start talk about it and then, Lord,
yeah, but
Terry, bring up Mark.
You see, because them don't know what indigent
Hold on,
mean.
where is he? One
That
second.
is why them
Bring
believe.
up Mark in our chat there. Bring him up. Let me hear Mark. Come, Mark.
Mark, come. We'll be kind. Calvin, I just sent him a request. Calvin? Mark.
Hello.
Is Mark in the box? Oh, that's Calvin. Calvin, are you on the green team or the orange team?
I'll always be on the green team. That's my life.
Okay. Mark, are you coming up? Mark in the red shirt.
all right, now come down, yeah? I'll listen.
Come Mark in the red shirt. Yeah. Come down to and listen. Come up, no, Mark, man. Me see, come, Mark. Now you discuss the issue where you have. But you keep telling to listen what Desmond say. Desmond say what Desmond say.
Chris.
And our issue right now, I don't want to talk about Desmond, you know.
Mark, it's only going to be you and Chuck, okay? Mark, be a man and come up. It's only going to be you and Chuck.
I like that. I try to talk to Mark in about now. But Mark, come to Mark, man.
I think the last time he was in the box, they run him. So,
Mark, if you understand that sometimes the discussion, the people, but you're back off the ground, you know.
true.
When there's a comment, man, brother, come up now, boss, come. When we not sell on tea, now, Ella Chuck, I'm going to hear you. We're going to mute. And let the boss deal with you.
But Foresight, add Foresight. Mark now come. Bring up Foresight.
Who is this? Number 77. Who's that in the box? What's that? Kirkley?
Kirkley.
777.
Kirkley.
Portia number.
Kirkley, open your mic. Kirkley?
go on with Kirkley.
Kirkley? I respect host Chuck and Kerry is a witness to what happened to. Oh, Mark, I promise you. Guys, we're not Mark and we don't want anyone to be disrespectful, okay?
Nah,
We're gonna take you out the box, okay?
I'm a elder Chuck alone at that, brother.
Right, they have their back this time, man. Nobody now this year. Nobody now this year, man. Foresight, where I go on, man.
But there, you know. I don't know why I don't want to come up.
Chuck, what's up?
Chuck connection weak, man. Maestro come up instead of Mark.
Who's Maestro?
Maestro come up.
Oh, I see the thing. Moista on the green team. I would even ask what team he on. It's the first time I'm seeing him. Mark is just being.
Listen, you guys straight, man.
Mark. I don't know why Mark afraid of the box.
We just forward in a sticky and everything good.
Yeah, man.
By the way, anybody watching the Super Bowl can give me the score?
JLP a lead.
That's funny.
A conference I come
green
from.
Always lead, man. I want, man.
I'm actually wearing green, you know, so. Well, the team win green. Eagles winning 46-6. Damn, 40-6.
Wow, at 12 them then out, Chuck. 12 to 40. So
Eagles are with the Eagles
run away with it.
So a green a beat
Eagle
orange.
run away with it.
Yeah, green a beat
red and orange.
Early sign. Chuck, want that answer poll come out?
Eh? Well, I was looking for that answer, but Blue that joke him in the eye this morning.
Yeah.
This man, hold on. Let me bring.
Hold on. Which Blue that come out to that poll?
Well, it was leaked. I suppose the Labour Party business, but some unscrupulous person leaked it to the media.
Oh, me see it tonight. This observer said that. Oh, that's why I call Blue that poll.
Yes, it was supposed to be a poll for internal use, but it was carelessly leaked to the media.
Kerry.
Truck, deal with this one for me, Vincent. Hey, what's up? Let's see. Check your message. Did you check your inbox? Message on.
Well, no. We're gonna do it now.
Okay.
Kerry.
Hey.
Kerry.
Yeah, I don't know who I moderate like, but them like me for moderate better, yeah?
Hold on, the Lexi Kerry, me have to body up for put me up.
Oh.
Kerry.
Guys,
Me have to body up for put me up.
Let me tell you what happens. Sometimes when I have 6 person requesting, like now I have 150 person here. Suppose I have six requests at one time and I don't know who to choose. I just leave the box empty, guys.
Hold on, Kerry. Hold on. The old man here. Vincent.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, Sonny. Sonny, before you rush out and bark at him. Chuck, you want this one or you don't want him?
Vincent.
Are you one of them spreading rumors on social media?
More.
Give me some hold
on. Give me a minute. Yeah, more and talk to him about something you're saying in the comment. Listen, Vincent. You say Labour right, a lead I poll for go do with shit. Labour right not deal with shit, brother. When it come to shit, a PMP deal with shit. Uno play on a shit, uno a shit, uno shit in a bag. Uno is a set of shit house.
Yes, and one man died with shit.
Come down.
Yes, Sonny, don't forget, so one of them died with shit and them condom.
But Ali forgot. If you watch it fire someone, you shit up self, man. When it come to shit, man, a PMP headline that a PMP live in a shit matter for. So don't come over here with it, bro. See if you not come over here with something for we on a debate board, come up in our box or something, but don't bother with the shit thing.
I wonder what wrong with them. How wrong with them? Them get crazy. Eh? When them are chat off them out, we just slow them in chat. Me always tell them say, "Oh God, this no one curse you, bro."
Sonny, more rice,
Chuck.
Sonny, more rice.
Well, on the Chuck, you there?
Chuck probably.
Alright, Chuck.
Yeah.
Chuck, look at me, no problem.
But
So, hold on. When you say Chuck, the pole there, where a blue that pole leak, who do that pole there?
Kerry.
Hey.
Moderate like better.
I think it is the blue that could have been used for internal use.
People are get kicked out their box.
The poll if it start, I think on Monday the poll if it start. Tomorrow Monday the poll if them start release parts of the poll till
Yes,
Friday.
but it was unscrupulously leaked to the media.
What happened to?
So who could have do that?
You know, so them something their strategy, you know. So when we say unscrupulous,
the poll not will leak.
Hey guys. When we say, hey Petal, you feel better? You drink the rum and the other thing there?
Oh God, man, me did feel better today and then me take up myself, go the east and go drop off something to my friend. And me say me come back and stuff up again. Me think me get better, you know? Oh gosh, I forgot drink the rum. I forgot do it. I forgot do it. But guys, me come up here. Listen to this.
You come at east.
I
or
know,
you come at east and
you
come check my Petal. Or you come at east.
No, last time I come out, them last until.
One on the Petal. But Chuck finish when I say about the poll, because with the darks about that, I'll cut a struggle. So
okay.
long if you ask the question.
Where
I say about Chuck?
Finish Chuck.
You say blue dot and you say unscrupulously leak. Chuck signal on and off, you know. Alright, go on Petal.
You mean internet I get trouble? You mean internet I get trouble?
Yeah. Go ahead, Petal.
So the comrades of this girl, movie star, all over plaster over the internet we get our house. Friday gone, right? How do you like if we go about and me just find two people where Maurice, where comrades we get us from Maurice guy. Them sick stomach. The woman we get us from Nita when Natalie refused to cut the ribbon with Peter Abrams. That was a comrade. How come nobody not trouble them?
No, but at this point, I mean, for them want to make an argument about be a labor right to get out. And that would have really dumb if people are going to buy that, because look how much PNP constituency.
That me a plan for the Casco.
Yeah,
yes, but four side.
Yeah.
Four side. Each constituency get equal house, you know. It's not like a constituency get 5 and the next one get 4, you know.
Yeah,
each
so
constituency get equal house. You have to find the people them who qualify and submit it. So each person get 5.
The people them can go to them, approach MPS. This is a living condition. If you can make one application for me, right? Them have to have the land. Them have to have permission to build on the land. But you see, because them go around and pure capture land and live on, you know, majority of them comrades there, American man league, they don't have nothing to show. Nobody can give them no permission to show. Crown land and live on, most of them.
I the liquor nasty one we box down Kevin Buchanan when I'm a farmer co-worker and I try pay money behind closed door for no go court. Natalie Nita she started.
All right.
May I go say something to now, and I want to just pay attention to this because we have to realize what happened. You know why the people them we are run with these propaganda. You know why them are run with the propaganda? We are wonder how them don't know the facts. You have to understand. So you see, the main vlogger with them have Dre Bryan. A lot of people watch him for entertainment. It's not people who are necessarily interested in politics. So when them get these stories or these lies or misinformation, what you want to call it, right? Them are just people who just run with things. But are not people who are necessarily interested in politics, a lot of them. Them just run with things with them ear. And them not really do no research because them are not people who are really interested in politics. And not people necessarily are going to do no research to go find out the truth. Because I know, as I said, them not really interested in politics like that. Them kind of man there, people watch them for entertainment a lot of times. Basically, like them sometimes they love how they talk and then they for drama and mix up. People where love mix up, not necessarily interested in nothing else. They're not interested in nothing that can impact them life positively. Them just love gossip and mix up. So a lot of times when you hear them are come and repeat them something there. I know people were interested or even care if they know the truth. You just sound away and just around with it because of something popular. Right? Or something where it's said and it sounds like a mix-up or it sounds like a talking point and then just a talk. Because that's what them over there for. People are interested in politics now, right? The more we do them research, the more we try to find out the facts about what going on in politics. So that really are going on with him over there. So not for them to ever have a vote. But now, so if you take it light, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that's not my suggestion. I just say, you are going to have that feature, that to film thing. Where you have some people just love the drama and then go over there for hey and chat and whatever. And then hear little things and then just go repeat it. Right? Just like how you'd have a pretty Dan, just like how you'd have any one of them where stayed away the drama people, them love them kind of content there.
Like when them were up and down, and when them said George Red really when you see PNP burn her out, burn down her house flat, and nobody never feature on social media when them burn down her house. But now that the poor girl get her little roof over her head, it's so humiliating. Every one of them platform them have up her picture, like a she alone ever get house to the social house. I say I'm going to find all I comrades them I get house to it and post them up. Don't give a shit.
I hear you, Petal. Chuck, it's Chuck.
Think them want to go around and humiliate people. Make everybody get humiliated.
Petal. It's only the little dieted Duns PNP them and listen to Gay Bryan them, you know. No people with independent mind or undecided now listen to Gay Bryan them, you know. I can't tell you, know. As where four sides are just some mix-up people I listen to them. People will love mix-up.
Well, if you understand, you see people will love mix-up and love truth.
Yes. And anything Jay Bryan tell you, say, it cannot Google because you're not find it nowhere. Because of peer propaganda him spend. In get peer, if you notice all of the PMP vlogger them say the same thing is a script then get. Them get a script to work from. And then get it from the hierarchy of the party, then get it from the ICE. The ICE. So the party then get it from the
Alcat, good night. Alcat, huh? Tell me if you come in at the back, see my ask Chuck there. For night, my ask
Chuck. He asking for Chuck and Chuck asked him to come up.
I asked him to come up in the box and he don't want to come. You think Chuck love man?
Oh, you don't want Mark in a box.
Guys, Chuck wanted to talk to him, so let's not be too harsh, okay?
Okay, you want up, Mark?
No, there's an empty box, but let's not be too harsh.
Not coming up? Kerry, how long you ask him to come up and him now come up? Him know him
I
try to
know,
come
but
up
I was
because him
just
not
saying if we're gonna bully him before he come up, then he's just won't come up at all. But yeah.
Mark,
Mark
love JLP. Mark love JLP live, you know. As you turn on a JLP live, Mark over Mark today.
Mark is a confused
but
labor.
Caution have one live go on right now, we know. So I don't know where Mark each up over here, so.
No, over here,
Alka, Chuck wanted to reason with him, guys.
Look here, Caution on live I go on now. One of the bank Caution live. I pay a man but in things say in can't come here, come get no money by yourself.
Guys, Chuck wanted to reason with him. So
come up, Mark.
So bring him up now, Kerry. But him now come up, so
he's
Chuck
probably
can't
scared because then you guys done telling him all this stuff, so he's probably
No, we got mute. Make him and Chuck alone.
Listen, Kerry, listen.
You think you can't take disrespect?
You have to use it. Kerry, you have to use a thing named common sense. You see, if Mark did have any information, any argument, he would have come up long time. I run him around.
All right, he's here, guys. Chuck, you guys here.
Let's all mute. Make him and Chuck.
You guys there.
Finally.
Respect. All to those who disrespect me, respect to them. And I don't know why them always do that. But anyway, Chuck.
Yes, sir.
Respect, man, and respect to the host, Kerry. Yeah, your connection bad. But anyway, it's just a few questions me I like to ask because me don't really like to assume things. And you seems to be edified, you seem to be educated on certain things. So I like clarification. We can ask you a few questions, please.
No problem, man. I will answer any question I can.
Yeah, so I kind of struggle with the information that Desmond put out, right, to the public. So the indigent house, right, houses, when given away, he states some specifications and some rules. You know of those, you know what I'm talking about?
I heard the speech. I will do my best to answer any part of it I can.
All right, so the requirement...
Let me ask you this, because there's apparently a minor uproar about the house there. But let me ask you this straight. Do you know of anyone that has lost a house or property because of any of these?
No, I don't come to give information because I don't have any information. I come because I'm, as a Jamaican.
I'm just asking if within your travels you see anybody come.
No. That is why I made myself clear when I came up first, and I said I am here to ask to get clarification because you seems to be educated on certain things. So I don't have any information because I don't want to tell lies.
All right, so let me hear question number one.
So there are certain things that caught my attention, such as the indigent individual has to provide a land, right?
No, the indigent individual don't have to provide a land.
Hold on, no. May I get more confused, Chuck?
There is two housing programs by the government. One run by the local government ministry and one run by central government out of the office of the Prime Minister. The indigent housing is run out of the office of the local government ministry. The indigent houses are recommended by councillors. The Hope House is recommended by members of parliament. The indigent house are sometimes built on government property or they are built on people's property. The Hope House, you have to provide the property to build the house.
So he was addressing which one of the houses?
he is the Minister of Local Government. So he was addressing the local government project, which is the indigent housing.
So you're saying if you're indigent, you don't have to have the land, own your land?
No, government build it and government land and you get it.
That means the minister is at fault.
How is the minister at fault?
Because based on what he said, I heard him said the indigent, the houses, people have to provide their lands, and then him go on to elaborate on it further. So,
no, indigent houses are sometimes built on government land. You don't have to have a land. Once the space is available where you need it, the government will build the house for you. The ones that, the two that was delivered in Mark Golden constituency, I know people provide them land there.
So how many programs they have? 2 or 3?
2 housing program, the indigent and the hope house.
Okay.
I think of the social house program, I'm more familiar with that term there.
Oh, the social house. Then, yeah, the social house program is what we call
hope house. So I think that's what you're asking, because everybody knows it as a social house.
Yeah.
So those persons who provide the land for the government to build on, those are the person he was referring to, that if that person should die, right? That house would automatically fall back into the ministry hands.
That even seem practical to you for the government can go take up one house to build already, Mark.
So which one he was referring to?
Common sense would tell me that he's referring to the ones that are built on government land.
Are those on government lands? Oh.
Yes. That's what common sense reasoning will tell me. Because if I give the government a piece of house, a piece of land and build a house for my land, the government won't bring somebody else to live for my land.
Yeah.
Don't that make sense?
Yeah, so Chuck, again, I think Mackenzie or somebody from the Ireland party need to give some clarification, because based on how he stated, it kind of give the impression, that...
No, it doesn't give the impression, Mark. It takes common sense reasoning, and you have some people out there who are being very mischievous and disingenuous, and that is causing the problem.
The Prime Minister said that because people out here, in other words then, most Jamaicans can't think for themselves. So when you're making a public statement, you have to make it so that everybody can understand what you're saying.
Yeah, but listen to me. A person, what you could accuse the minister of doing is giving people more credit than they deserve. Because he would assume that a simple explanation like that says that once the house is built on a government land, you can't, by the way, house that is given to you by the government. Why?
No, I know that you have. No, remember saying that, Chuck. I don't have any problem with that part, because say you have people and you have people. You have some people will take those houses and rent them out and all sorts of things. I don't have a problem with that. With what?
But once if I give you a house, even the hope house, and me go back and find that you rent it out or sell it. Now take bulldozer and lick it down.
Well, according to what you said, right? If the house built on government land and the house belongs to taxpayers, then the government have all right to make rules and put regulations and whatever and those.
Thank you. Simple as that. Simple as that, man.
But Chuck, listen now. So remember, despite of our political affiliations, right? We are first human beings, and second, we are Jamaicans. So what I would want is for a public clarification. Because if you are the Minister of Information, the JLP party is doing a poor job. And information is key and very important. And as what the Prime Minister said, it's not everybody going to go and do research. And because, you know, we're coming from an era where politicians just make statements and we follow by that, right? Now it is gradually changing because of technology and so forth. But it's not all gone. So governance in a particular way to suit all you know, sector of life, the stages is good. Just like how you come out
you have to admit also, Mark, that we are in the information age, where information is readily available. And if you hear something that don't sound good, your first reaction can't be to run and ball and say, oh Lord, what? Your first reaction should be to get yourself informed.
Well,
that should be the first reaction, you know. And when these lies are being pushed by persons who, as come to the Prime Minister, we would normally ascribe intelligence to, that's what makes it worse. So it's not what the minister says is the problem. It's the persons who are willing to push the lie because they think it is gonna benefit them politically. Right? So if the CM movement voted, the PMP did simple say, all right, let me give you the explanation because they know, you know, Mark. If they did step out and say, let me explain to you what he meant, we would not be having this discussion today.
Well, genuinely, it caught me too. So that is why I said, but remember, say, when you try to get clarification, programs were run controlled by JLP blockers. By the time you open your mouth and seek some information, and you are being bullied and called all sorts of names. And people not recognize it, they are not recognizing that they are not just running the program for themselves, but other people listening too that can learn something. So I am happy that you clarify because what the interpretation of what the minister said, it wasn't adding up to me. It wasn't adding up at all.
Right. It's not that it wasn't adding up in a mark, it's that it just didn't make sense. And your mind recognize it don't make sense. There's something most wrong with it.
Well, that's why
that's how your mind recognize it.
That's why I said I like to see clarification because it did have my mind bubbling. So you know, a lot of persons out there now, they are speculating, and because no one coming out to give clarification, then just continue on that path. Because I do some research, and I couldn't find anything like, you know, if you say, all right, clarify what the minister said. So I don't know. So I am thankful that you explained a little better to me. So I hope other persons who were curious and confused, like I did, understand a little bit better.
But that's why I tell you, it is important where you consume your information. Very important. Because I may be a die-hearted laborite, but I believe that the truth is important, honesty is important. Right? It is important that you give people information so they can make proper decisions. So when people hear that look at something what Desmond say now and find a way to twist it, they are doing more damage to the persons who look at them.
But listen, the minister and any thinking Jamaicans would must understand that we are in an election period. And any little mistake and any little twist on both sides, you know, people going around with it. So you have to just be more careful and sort out them things before them announce certain things.
I take that point from you, sir. I take that point. But we must also urge people to seek information. If you hear something and you don't understand it, do the research. The information is there, it is available. Nothing.
Yeah, but Chuck, by the time when you put out a statement and then you telling somebody to do the research on it causes damage already. So the best thing to eliminate that is to craft your information in such a way that it is clear enough for even persons like me. You understand?
Oh, I'm to Chuck.
Anyway, yeah. Oh, Chuck drop. Anyway, guys, have a good night, and I hope you guys can take a page out of Chuck book and Kerry's book. So,
You need a page out of it.
I'm going to more. Listen, me, I beg you for the mark. Listen, we're not disrespect him, because we don't promise him to tell you. Man, listen, me, I beg you for the listen, me, you got listen, me, I tell you. More you listen from what we are telling you, Mark. It's like how, it's like, hold on, brother. It's like how you get the explanation and get everything right. We need you to go over your side now and educate your people them and make sure say, me not see it in my comments again. When me attack and say a lie, me I tell broker. You see next time when time me in me I talk about the thing them cause this morning you beat me and I say me I tell lie and me this and me that.
Gawain, you never see that Gawain. As soon as him go find them,
look at Gawain.
Gawain.
Sorry. Gawain, look here. A man come on and caution life earlier. Give all him full name, give him mother full name, state where he come from and say him a PNP. Ask Caution a question, and Caution cuss the man down to the ground. The whole them cuss the man and Ingram. Cuss the man. You can't be PNP. I don't know about PNP. The man have been overseas for years. These are the people we're dealing with. They don't want information. They don't want to give people correct information. They have an agenda for God hell. You don't understand how this is them go. These people are very emotional. They do not want to give nobody any information. They might tell you to go search and you shouldn't come to for them for information because they might tell them, man, your family are PNP, so you should not tell me about PNP. You're older than the man. That is how we deal with people.
You see, if you see man now, because some people are asked for information, you know, but them don't want to accept the clarity, you know, because it's not in line with their agenda and with the narrative what them are trying to push. Exactly. So guess what happened now? If you see him gone on the next platform now, and you see them have like confusion or pretend to have confusion, like them not understand the difference between the indigent house and the social housing program. And you see him not make no attempt to either correct them or you see him must say what them must say. Then you know where him up to. You know say him not really interested in the clarity because he must thank Chuck now for clarify it for him. But make we hear what am I going to use with the clarification. Make we hear what am I going to do with the clarification. Let us just watch and see what he's going to do with the clarification.
Foresight, that man.
Foresight, hold on, Mark know everything. Mark does pretend.
Of course. Come in
pretend to don't know what going on.
It is so simple. I don't say why this house.
So I want 3-year-old picking that know that day.
Of course, it is so simple. They are just trying to
say the common sense that tell us say, you know, the government now take back no house from nobody.
It's them just start a propaganda because remember they have a lot of corruption and scandal going on, so they might try divert people.
Because them can't win. Them know them can't win the election on facts.
Then all
the facts about them.
The facts about them can't win the election none at all. With a liar, anything them do, they can't win the election.
Yeah, but you see the facts. Anything that is factual about the PNP, you know, right? It is negative. Most of the facts about them know, so them cannot outperform the JLP.
Foresight.
So them want to come with lies.
Foresight, they reach them peak, you know, and the people they must see them for what they is right now, you know. So that's why they might lose so much ground, you know.
Yeah, man, true. Yeah.
I tell you, the people they must see them for. The people
they can't go up again.
The sensible people them sit on one side and say, "Oh, I never see this PNP administration acknowledge some of the good thing where
40-22.
Sure.
Mute your mic.
PNP. PNP no have no facts for nothing. They just grab and run. Grab and run with everything. Everything when they hear, they run with it.
Chris Carter, there is nothing if the government they might try political, and that's why Morgan say it in a parliament. They might try politicize the Spark program. Like them want to tell themselves that mostly in a JLP constituency, the road everybody, all 60
You guys
people have consultation with the people them in our constituency.
You guys want to hear what Desmond said?
No, we hear it.
Play it, Mark, them here, man.
We never played it already.
We never hear it.
It's this.
Everybody want to hear it?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's most people want to hear it, so you can play it.
Okay, hold on.
Play it, information.
Because all him started talk say my address about the indigent housing, no say nothing about the other housing program, you know. Hold on.
Housing that we provide persons across the country. It is the responsibility of local government, and I want to make it clear that this program applies to a set of individuals who are registered under the Poor Relief Act. Beneficiaries of those houses are registered, investigated by the Poor Relief Department, and once they meet the criteria under the Poor Relief Act, they are provided with an indigent housing solution. Houses remain the property of the corporation. So if someone dies, the municipality retains the right of the house, and it is passed on to someone who's in need. There is no duplication of the services provided by the Ministry of Local Government. The law is clear. It is our responsibility. Poor relief. And if you go back to when Sir Alexander Bustamante constructed across Jamaica something that was called pound a month. You go in sections of Trenchtown, you'll find those houses that were built for indigent persons, pound a month, 12 shillings. And those houses were built for the poor and the destitute under poor relief. I am concerned that individuals have used the comments of the Auditor General to try to discredit the program that has benefited hundreds of Jamaicans, hundreds of families across this country. What is disturbing, the last two houses that we handed over was in the constituency of the leader of the opposition. And there is a newspaper article raising concerns about an indigent house that was handed over and talking about sewage. Now, how do you link the handing over of an indigent house with an ongoing sewage system in Kingston that has been there for many years? What are you saying? Is that we took a decision to provide a house instead of correcting the sewage situation? That is not true. And the question I'm asking, why is it that persons are failing to acknowledge and to give credit to the government of Dr. Andrew Holness for the job that we have been doing in providing affordable houses for persons who, by law, and the Prime Minister has spoken about it, but the Prime Minister is the Minister of Housing. And under the Housing Act gives the Prime Minister the right to declare and to build any areas that he considers. And the Ministry of Local Government, we have conducted this exercise without any political consideration. Every single parish in Jamaica has benefited from our indigent housing programs. We continue to provide support to the councillors for indigents, to repair houses, to do all the things that are necessary. It is our responsibility. Poor relief is critical to Jamaica's survival. We continue to provide shelters for the homeless. We spend millions of dollars improving the facilities in our infirmaries, in our drop-in centers, in our night shelters. Every parish in Jamaica will have a night shelter where persons can go and get some comfort. These are initiatives that started under the government of Dr. Prime Minister Andrew Holness. And I take strong exception to anyone who question the right of the government to do what the government is elected to do. There are areas of the Auditor General's finding that we have taken into consideration, and we have considered the fact that the reporting mechanisms in some of the MCs have been lacking, and we have been working with the Auditor General's department to correct it, and we have made significant strides over the last couple of months to improve how we provide these information. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give the country the assurance that we are building these indigent houses because the law requires that we do so. It is the responsibility of local government. There are no duplications. Local government is clear, our responsibilities are clear, and I am proud that this administration has taken the bold step in providing housing solutions. We have some 20-odd houses presently under construction. 6 are in the pipeline to be handed over. And we have provided more money in last year's budget, and we are looking to provide more money in this year's budget to roll out an important feature of dealing with the poor in this country. I stand proud to say that we will defend and continue to provide reliable, indigent housing for those who are in need. I thank you.
Okay. Where Chuck got? Oh, Chuck is still there?
Thank you for that.
Welcome. I guess because PNP need a lot of things to be explained to them, I guess what he just needed to say extra is that if the house is built on Crown land, it remains the property of the government. And if it's built on your personal land, because you can be an indigent, you can have one piece of land, and the government have a build one indigent house here, it is going to be still yours. So I think that's just the extra mile you probably needed to go to explain to people like Mark. Say, if it built upon Crown land, it remains the property of the government. If it built upon your land, I feel.
Oh, okay. Got you on that one.
About Petal, what they're not looking on, he mentioned also night shelters that are built by the government. And if me said like the same type of housing like the home for the age, they may understand more. So you see, they pretend that they are very educated and they do not know the meaning of indigent.
But at what point did he talk about the Prime Minister? I don't understand how the Prime Minister social housing program get mixed up in that argument.
Because they are too educated. They are too educated. They are too educated that they don't go and look for the meaning of indigent. No matter how educated you are, if you hear a word that you don't know the meaning for, what you need to do is go and look up the word, what it means.
No, you have a lot of people, we just have all of the houses them as one. They don't know about two different programs. Just see Prime Minister give out, so them just put all of them in another category there.
And I feel like they're being mischievous because I'm not a Nita who know the difference. I feel she
Let
is
now
just
come on from clarify.
because there's no mention about there's no mention about the new social housing program by the Prime Minister. No mention of that. He was dealing specifically about indigent housing when he said the responsibility of local government. He was speaking only about local government and indigent housing. So they are being very
we know that's not Peter, but I'm
Yeah.
for the mind of the people them way ignorant.
And I met the people them believe that the one that will get the house from the Prime Minister. Them believe because them I use words like land grab. So them I make the people them believe say you might trick them and they might come back later come contact with the house.
Nobody no come up to them lose them house.
But Petal. You see, a lot of people who do not understand these things, you know, they listen to people like those and say, those people are educated, so what they're saying must be true. But basic knowledge will tell you that if government your house on your land, you can't come, they come take me a fight.
But that's what they're telling. That's what they're telling the people.
And that's crap. That's crap. Because listen to me, government can take you off any land in the country if the government see it fit to remove you. I don't know got a court you can win. So I don't understand these people.
It's called eminent domain.
You remember the people around I don't know if you're familiar with Southeast St. Mary when they were doing the road project. The people them known around a Broadgate. Them move a whole heap of them off of them and relocate them. I don't know if you remember that.
Government of that right. What they will do, they will pay you for the land and just take you off of the land. Or they relocate you somewhere and take you off the land. You see, the only way you can really beat government, you know, is go to the Supreme Court.
Plank, mute.
Yeah, only in the Supreme Court can you win the government. You can't win them nowhere else. Supreme Court.
But what I'm saying, Arash, they are making it seem as if Desmond was up there talking. That's why I said I listened to it. They are making it seem as if Desmond was talking about the two programs, them in a one. When Desmond specifically was talking about the indigent program. That's all he was talking about. No mention.
But Petal, you understand how we talk about it. You understand how we talk about it just now? He hardly mentioned about indigent. He said poor relief. You understand?
He's okay. So what you don't understand is that in the beginning,
the poor relief, but they just changed the name.
Look here.
It remains the property of the municipality. That
Right.
And then he could have said, if it is your land, it remains yours. But everybody would have think that is a given. So if the government here or on your land, it's about the fear.
Petal, they fully understand. Even Natalie need to understand. When you take hold on a bit, Plank. When you take a nurse from Montego Bay or a doctor from Montego Bay and you bring them to Kingston, I am sure there are housing programs for those nurses and doctors. One is right at Manly Meadows and one is on Mona Road, where doctors are given apartments to live in. And when they move to a next parish, they have to clear their stuff and move it to the next government house that is there. It is simply plain, clear, and straight. But guess what? A man who doesn't know whether he's a man or a woman and is confused from birth will always spread propaganda, and that is what the PMP vlogger is doing. He doesn't know whether he's male or female, so that person is confused, and he's trying to spread his confusion. And that is the reason why the PMP is so confused also.
Last night, the Vive Danger sent me 2 requests. And I was wondering, why Vive Danger sent me 2 requests? So when I go on the request, he was on a live talking to this female. And I go over there and I say, what's up? A lot of people think that the house system, that the indigent house and the social housing is one in one. A lot of people don't know that it's 2 different things.
Exactly, Plank.
A lot of people don't know that it is 2 different things. I have to explain to the female and our crowd that it's 2 different things.
I just can't really bear to know the general public don't know it like that.
Right.
People pay attention to politics and know it like
I
that.
have to. The social housing is for the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister controls social housing. Indigent house is for the council. Desmond Mackenzie control that. Me have to explain everything to the female. And she was like, oh my God, I never knew. I thought it was one program.
But
even my brother live in Jamaica. He think it is one program. Me have to explain it to him too.
Plank.
Rush.
Let me just say something. All right. Do you know that you have 2 housing agents in Jamaica? A lot of people think it's only NHG. Yes.
The housing agents are from HAJ.
The HAJ and the NHT, there are 2. So a lot of people think it's 1. It's 2. So when you're talking about you go and buy a house and you go through NHT, you're buying all a HAJ house through the NHT, and I think it's 1 program and it's 2. And if you don't work in construction and work on these sites, you will not know the difference between an NHT project and a HAJ project.
And PMP bank up the 2 of them.
And a lot of people don't understand. And this is what Jamaicans need to do. They need to go out and research. You cannot make a man that don't know whether he's a man or he's a woman confuse you. Him already born confused, you know. Him confused from birth. Because he don't know whether he's male or female, whether he's from married to a woman or from married to a man. You understand me? You can't let those people confuse you. And that is the reason why the PMP is getting confused, because they allow somebody that is morally incorrect to be leading their vloggers. You can't have people like them that lead.
But Earth, man, some of them know better than what them are said to, you know. Because nobody watch one of them will pretend to be confused. Because some of them know better. But it suits them to say that because they might try to get them party in the power. And they might try to throw cold water and anything that, you know, and Andrew is being admired for. You understand? Because people love the fact that poor people get house, right? Under the social housing program and under the indigent program. Them no Jamaicans love it and to gain traction. It's not them alone. So the woman that come out the other day talk about duplication, right? And one of the things the Jamaicans need to know is that the mainstream media is not on the side of Jamaica.
Because look how quick them jump on. Look how quick them jump on this, guys.
Plank.
When
I have people calling me overseas about the program. I say Andrew giving away a whole lot of houses. That is what is happening to them. In the diaspora, people are talking about it. And
it's a big program.
So ashamed. They feel so ashamed. So they have to try to tear it down.
Arash.
And that is what is happening.
Arash, you know what the greatest thing about it?
Remember PMP failed us when they created Operation Pride, so.
You know what the greatest thing about it, Arash? When, remember the Prime Minister put out a writing And I said to Casco, because Casco was the first person who read it out. I said, Casco, I agree with the Prime Minister to put it out, but a video would be more appropriate. And so said, so done. So said, so done. Because a lot of we not read, a lot of people now go look for it and read it. But when a video is done, the video go worldwide.
There is a video on his page.
That's what I said, Kerry.
Okay.
That's what I said. Because he put it out in writing first, you know. And then the video comes after. And the greatest thing he could have ever do. You know, he take back part, you know.
Like Antonio, Mr. Take it back.
Yes. And that everybody gravitate to. Them just mix up what Desmond say. The nasty, sure.
Plank.
Yeah, Sunday. I'm just with the championship. Me just with the Super Bowl championship, you know. Feel good.
The PNP, them not nothing for campaign pants, them attack all sort of bullshit.
Oh my God. This is just like how my team do. The Eagles do. Do the team look while I saw we are going to beat them bad in an election.
Me telling
We're going to beat them bad.
Every day, say me want tough than Mickey cut the ribbon on a carnival because none of them might end up down there. No? Me know.
You know see what happened? You know see what happened? Them tough than them what them do? Them put them in the media with Cornwall what day. Them in the media with sentence day. You know, so said Draws, Dr. Draws go get some people now, go with him now and not to be and go make trouble about operating theater now work, this now work, that now work. That's all them do, go around the country and make pure trouble.
Look at
sick of them.
Mr. Petal.
There's who gets
Petal, it's when a third term load upon them, the whole of them are quiet. Some of them are run away for
Runway? Me no want them runway. Me want the Prime Minister will. Me say me want the Prime Minister will all of them,
Dr. Draws are going, man, me I tell you.
Who fi get charged? Who fi get charged? And me want to them put them in a prison again. Nine lashes in and 9 lashes out. Me will be the man where I lash them.
Chuck, you still there? No, man, plank, man. I mean, 9,000 lashes.
Yeah, me no want them. 4 weeks more them spending that prison. 9 lash in and 9 lash out. So by the time they're ready to come out, them still sore.
Plank.
Yo.
But man, end back in the 70s when they put the drum out the door, they gonna lash and then put the drum out the door, make it hot. And make it like funny.
Yeah, man.
That means when they lash and you piss, it piss right to the hole.
Yeah, man.
Tony D.
Who's calling me?
It's not
Good night. Who's that? Kind Minister? No, because
Tony.
I'm using the same phone on the live.
Big up yourself, man. Special big up for you. Because I watch them for a while, you know. And me see you start company live them now, but I never really take the time to really get a special big up. I'm glad how you deal with the thing, brother. I see it. I like the energy and how you deal with it. Break it down to the average man on the road. So,
yeah, man.
Just I take the time to say special big up to you, brother.
Thanks to that foresight, cause watch ya. I tell the people them this, and you have all different type of vloggers in the car. You have some people, them want our hardcore type of thing, you see it?
Yeah.
So you have people who listen more to the hardcore type of people, meanwhile you have people who listen to, for them type of people. But the greatest thing I love to see, we take over the media space, brother. You have all 5, 6, 7 we can go live at the same time. And if you look, each people have at least 50 or
50 or 70.
You see
Yeah,
me, I
man.
say plan that for
Yeah,
sure you
I
say.
show, man.
So
We
they done.
control the media space. You see me, I say, brother?
So they done.
Yeah, man.
More of a know a picture them to make some content, you know. Be the man who make content, you know.
Man, cause right now, alright, that more. Cause that I broke up the PMP narrative when you see more of we will make content and put out like all about this house program and all. Tomorrow,
You watch my new one? You watch my new one about the houses them?
yeah, and that we want more people to do it. Cause them thing they it people watching them. People more watch them
Yes,
thing
man.
that I have friend will tell Mr. Brother, as a drop video them go viral
Look at Bridget. We dropped one last week. I got about 6,000 ad view already.
That me I tell her, as them drop them go viral, cause me have some people who repost all my video them on Twitter,
Yes,
and them a go viral all about. People just a call my phone and
Me just need some new picture, man. Some new picture with some more achievement and things, you know. Because to me, we are Canada.
But hear what? You know what you need? Some of us need to record the roads that are being patched and so forth, because a lot of things going on, you know. Washington Boulevard, see what drive Olympic Way, all those are patched already, I can tell you.
You know,
Mullins Road.
You know Spanistown Road from Riverton go right up Patchet Oros? The piece of road they want fixed.
You know what kind of video? It's almost a video where read the
millions to do it.
Orosh, you know what kind of video powerful? Just before and after. Sometimes people don't want a long content, you know. You show before, after. Show a police station them before.
All right. Who noticed how my new video started? You want
after?
Who noticed how my new video started? You want me to make this one out? It start with time come for people to go with the old house, the old boy house. Who see it?
Oh, me not see it.
I see it.
I see it. If I follow you and repost it.
Yes, man. Me have a new one, man. Hot man in the market, man. Very hot man in your house. Time come to PMP to go. Yeah, man.
Prime Minister, you're first for the market, cause me not see nobody follow you yet.
Follow me? No, me have about 200 followers already. That's all.
Oh, that's why I tell you you're fresh.
Last we start up.
Or push you out them money, that's it.
Yeah, but me need some pictures. Me need some pictures.
This is video for them still on repost.
I hear me as a foresight. That's what I wanna say. And them think they want more people for the ground. That's what I do. Brother, anything go on and I know me a pass and I see where I can go and take out my phone and video that and put up that and your own this progress.
Sorry, Dan. We need to create a WhatsApp group. You understand me? Me check it one number. We now use as a working phone, and then know everybody can send pictures phone. You understand me?
Yeah, man. Cause foreign there and a foreign. You see, that's why I have to respect all of who they are foreign, brother. Cause the overseas are more patriotic, more them all liar PMP where they are Jamaica try brought down the own country where them.
Funny, tell us about the PMP rats.
Yeah, man, in new video, man, we put up the jockey since night, man, and the guy wrote.
After serious work, funny I do, man, I repost what I funny video. As a matter of fact, most labor right video, I repost. You understand?
Yeah. But you're going now. As I said to you, say, I create an email for Prime Minister, kind Minister, you understand me? So that's why I try to get an achievement name and put together. You understand me? He's a kind Minister, that Prime Minister, you understand me?
No, man, I love that name, man. Trust me, I tell you. I'll use it for nothing. Kind Minister. Yeah, man, use that in the comments. Prime Minister.
Yes, man.
That name they stick to, you know.
Blank.
Trust me. And name the comments. Prime Minister.
Yeah, Sundown Road bad and the council need money to fix it. After the government can get the council money.
But look at what I say, sir. Me tell you with PMP what they don't understand. They understand when tax money collect everything correct. I pray to get in pocket. You understand me? They don't say not everything. It could have an accountant. It could have a treasurer.
We don't must know that there. We don't must know that there.
They don't know.
That's why they say how a poor man from a 2-bedroom become so rich. Because they think everything we collect.
Hold on. This man we are talking about Sunderland Road. Which part that? Who I consta?
No, man. Sundown is off Mullins Road, man. The person is saying like no, They say, wait, all of it. They're saying Mullines Road is patch, but Sundown no patch. You're gonna have to patch the main roads first because the money allocated cannot fix all the roads in Jamaica because Sundown Crescent has been bad for more than 5. Sundown Crescent from I know Sundown Crescent from in the 90s. 90s it was bad. 90s it has never been good.
Hey, hold on.
But most of them places, we hear them talk about to fix up, you know. A matter of fact, I say this. And this me have to tell Jamaica people, you know. Millions are missing from out of all of them municipalities. PMP them are turn over opposition and a thief billions of dollars. Now for them people who are coming and talk about them road them want to fix and them this want to fix. Some of them road there are municipality road. And I'm gonna tell them this. Them fall underneath the PMP, so most of them fall underneath PMP councillors. And them for check where the money are go. Andrew always give every councillor and every MP in Jamaica the same amount of money. PMP them a thief the municipality money them and a spend them to try for the campaign funding when them fair use the money them and fair fix up with them for fix up. PMP a rat. Hunger rat alone. Drink the whole aisle from out a buckle. We don't need buckle. We don't open the buckle. So I hope Jamaica people and Lego them all PMP rat in the country again, you know, to support the country dry. You hear me tell her?
Okay, guys. That was funny.
Me talk all the while, say the only time Mark Golding I go see Ville Royal. Unless Andrew one is inviting me. Never see Ville Royal. And Andrew now invite me, they become a wicked and liar.
But we need to support to bring the green bell this side. We're not seeing. I want to add this guy in the box. Who can lend me a box? Davian Cold.
Yeah, man, I give you my own for America. I do something right now, you know.
Okay. Hey, sorry Dan. Okay, over the years, I've been watching PMP, right? When they're in power and what they do. And they only look out for themselves and their family and their friends. They don't look out for Jamaica. Me see PMP get cursed, they bought them for Cuba to give out. They even pass my yard to my labor and go give their friend. I must laugh.
But kind minister, since PNP coming, since the local government coming up power, you see, as 1 year now, and then weed come right at my yard gate 2 times, then weed before Christmas and then weed Christmas, and then weed my yard gate. I mean just laugh because they don't say.
In their community, I see people that find different far more than like 10 kilometers. Come to my community go work. When I eat there for birthday and so forth. I'm to look at that.
Them they fit the pass and gone. We are wonder wagwan for resignation them. And that me I wonder wagwan. Oh, that hear nothing. 24 hours ago metal.
Repeat?
The resignation them. The Satan Campbell and Twebby.
No, he need to go. Down to Margo himself need to go. You understand me?
No, worry about building we got build yard we build already and pass and gone. And bulb. We want go for resignation now. 24 hours.
No, if people at Kingston, they need to come out and demonstrate.
We don't want a demonstration, Bridget.
No demonstration for these people to go because
we don't want a demonstration. The government got Andrew if the rest of man they have this, you know. We go start demonstration now. At least you go think PNP come out with one bag of foolishness.
No, what I'm saying, me with demonstration now, they go in front of the
Me not
council.
believe, big man, me not believe in a demonstration.
Me not mean
That me I
Black
tell
Road, no.
you.
Me not mean Black Road, me mean Black Road, no. Go
Then,
in front of the building
all right,
and
this is
demonstrate in
what me
front
I
of the
say.
building.
All right, this you can't tap a man from Black Road if demonstration start.
No, me say me not about demonstration for Black Road.
Me
Human
no
body.
believe in a demonstration, big man, because once demonstration start fooling, it's gonna stop.
Guys, what's this? Davian, good night.
Hey, good night.
Okay, I
Yes,
noticed,
guy was right.
huh?
Uh, so, alright, so I'm new to I'm living here from 2014, but I've never really voted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm new and I realized that a lot of persons like here was a strong PMP area. However, you're getting a shift because people are more educated. People are following. People no longer listen to what they're being spoon fed. People are finding out them more information. So a lot of persons who are reasoning with get get they might know the truth now. So there was a meeting recently with both sides in the community. I didn't get to meet it because I was out of town. But I think that we need more presence to build for presence from the TRP this side because the few that are here, I guess them don't feel supported.
Which community are you?
Which community you are from?
Hold on, he dropped out.
I'm like him get a call. Yeah, we ask him which community he's from when him come back.
Well, because no.
Um,
Hello?
Davian, which community are you from?
Mulans. From the Sunday.
Okay. Okay, are you registered to
Someone just
vote?
asked about a while ago.
Are you registered to vote?
Yes, I'm registered. I just get the thing transferred to the area.
Okay.
About a year ago.
Okay, so which team have you joined?
Question: can persons vote with the needs?
Repeat, I didn't hear that.
Can persons vote with the needs, the new ID?
The NITs.
Where you get the ID you can vote?
No,
but
that's
there
not
is
what
a
he
there's
asked.
a new one.
That's
The
not
needs,
what he
the needs
asked.
ID is
But the
talking about.
needs, I think the needs ID cover everything, you know. It cover your whole national. You have
Yeah, man,
to
cover everything.
truck.
Yeah, it cover everything.
Actually,
Yeah, man, cover
if we
everything.
vote for it, if we vote for it to be implemented, that is what he's talking about.
No, him say if the needs ID can use to vote. That's what
Yes, man,
he said.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right, so
and if you have a driver's license, you can vote your driver's license as well because
No, you can't
Yes,
vote
yeah. Look
You
here,
have to swear.
Plank.
Swear.
You can, but you have to swear.
You have
I
to
did it
swear.
more than once.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
you can
have to
vote.
swear and
You don't need
get
no
a
voter's ID
fingerprint
to vote,
taken.
man. We know that.
And
But
they will take your fingerprint when you're going to
Yes,
do that
them are gonna
vote.
take your fingerprint and
They
them have to
take
make
your
you swear
fingerprint.
upon
I
the
did it 2
Bible.
times.
yeah, man.
I
You
did
don't
it 2
need no
times.
voter's ID to vote. But make him get him voter's ID or him needs or whatever.
Your name, your affidavit, your affidavit, the PD, they have vote though.
Yeah,
If your
yeah,
name
yeah.
is not at that PD, and
It
what
is
you can do.
it is registered at this area. It was in a different area, but it's changed to this area.
Which
Okay.
parish are you?
Okay.
Which
But
parish are you?
did we get which community him from? Him did say?
Repeat
He's
that.
near me, man.
You're
He's
low.
near
Can
me.
you talk a
He's
little
near me.
louder? You're very low. Can you talk louder? Which community are you
He's
from?
near me. Mullines side. That is near Sundown, Bradford, in that region.
Okay. So
Okay.
Davian, are you on the green team or the sour orange team? Do you make up your
Jack
mind
Foster,
which
hold
team
on,
are you gonna support?
hold on, Kerry. Jack Foster, wait.
I
Jack
can't hear
Foster,
you.
hold on, Kerry. Jack Foster, where you tell me if you calm down? You see me?
Hold
Yeah,
on.
this me can't take with you know. It come like me can't say nothing or whatever. You see me behave ignorant, virgin?
No child. Plank cannot behave no way. No bother
All
for
right.
The way man tell me about calm down.
Yeah, but child,
Pastor.
no worry, no
young
worry.
man need young man need help, so let help the young man. You have to say no. All right.
Davian, are you a part of the green team or the orange team?
All right, I'm going to answer this question. So, I'm a final year of school, high school.
Uh-huh.
I remember David, I don't have no money to send about gas school this year. And the teacher was like, don't worry, if Bruce Golden win a free education.
Bruce Golden.
Hold on, let him finish talk. Finish. Go ahead.
Bruce Golden, so from that time I was a JLP until now.
Okay.
I know what I personally has not been personally swayed because my family is divided, but over for what we can testify to how I personally benefited and how it changed my life because of the last year of school. That I know that what it meant to me and what it meant to my future and what it meant to my friends who were in inner city communities who couldn't go back to school. So I'm really on the part of logic and the part now that makes sense for Jamaica progress is the part of JLP.
Okay.
So you can't for
But
JLP or PMP.
if we guys listen to him for
the person that I admire and the person that is a very educated and smart person. But just kind of sad that him very brilliant strategist. The finance guy was left the country over, but I have confidence that the team then I think is our favor is going to take it forward in terms of finance.
So you voted for JLP at that time, Bruce Golden time?
No,
himself last year at school, at Bruce Golden time. You know, if you listen to him talk, when him start talking, you know it's part him there, And that minute I go say, I'm minister, call minister, tell me to let him talk. Just listen from him talk. Our side him the man.
This year,
Plank and Davian. I want to tell you also this, that if you go to UTEC or UE right now, the government will pay 60% of the tuition because what we pay in Jamaica is just 40% if we pay cash, unless we go through student loan. We only pay 40% of the tuition. You understand? So it is a far better system than the one that was before. And I can say to you, please try. If you are not going for higher education, go and try it. Work towards it.
I'm my third year at Vectors.
Tell him about art too. Tell him about the art program.
Vectors is a good thing, man. Vectors is good. That's nearby you.
Repeat that, Orash. What you say about the 60% for UTEC? When did that start? Tell him all of that.
I have an idea about that. You have to go deep in it.
I don't have to go in detail,
but I know that education is compensated both secondary and tertiary.
So Davian, what are they going to do here? So my friend them where them have it last year of school and show this watch we couldn't go through this without this government, without JLP government. And so forth.
I'm a JLP because I'm a secretary.
They are aware now. They are aware.
Secretary garden, so most of them done that side are JLP.
Okay. But even for them, our JLP, but for them when time come for vote because they get one armband.
You can't answer that, brother. You can't answer that. You can't answer that. Listen how the young man talk. Just listen to him talk. For them start talk, me know which party made there.
The reason is when I say JLP really have an instance. Like me and when we discuss with younger persons, will have to come forward and vote because everybody know that JLP is a dominant party because of progress and because of action, not because of promises. And what I see right now is that we're confident that them going to win, but we don't show up because we believe that the other person is going to show up. So when me say going forward now, me have to show for myself. Instead of my first year vote, I have to ensure so my friend them do diligence and do diligence. So this is what I see going forward. That's the only issue that I see for the JLP right now. So I have to put my money out there and make sure so this be the first year I really come forward and be patriotic to my country because I have seen the benefits and I have seen the progress and I've seen the vision.
Young man, it's not general election alone important. You see, parish council in election, me feel like important. Parish council election, oh my God, man. If we know how important that election
This
is.
parish council is about like community level, you know?
Oh my God.
Plum, I'm going to tell you this. You see, when we win the next election, the parish council election will come after that. We're not going to pick it for light again. We're going to win it.
We are sweet that
again.
man.
Let me just say that. We're going to win it by more the next time.
Yeah.
Because we Labour right now, so they're going to watch parish council. Right now, trust me, what happened the last time? Labour right now was down. Every Labour I got to take the next parish council election very serious.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Davian.
Yeah, we can hear.
Yeah.
Me no. Because I don't really understand them. So whenever you normally follow it up, but just like if I understand recently, because I meet somebody who is really educated on certain things, because certain things are not really general knowledge. You might think you know something and don't know that you don't know. So I always hear about, with election I come, but you never normally realize that it's split up in so much different division and that each of them is important.
Very.
Is just you can go on the ministry's website, or you can go on the IMF website, and you can get information on the IMF and the IDB website about Jamaica from 1962, so you can understand what government did what.
Big up
Because
yourself,
a lot of those programs back then, like for schools, the funding came from those banks, the IMF and the IDB. Even with the road network in Jamaica, they were actually funded by the IDB from 1963 up to 1999. You understand? So there's a lot of information out there that a lot of people in the PNP party will not tell you that is out there. You understand me? All those information are there. IMF has information on Jamaica also from 1963. The first money they lent on this country right up to present, and it gives you all the information of how much we borrowed, how much we have in standby agreement, how much we draw down. So those are very important things for young people to find out, and your country was actually
What
built.
are the Irish? Me not cut you. Terry, find out if Chuck up and running, because the Chavi has same one come up. Chris,
So just did come on.
So somebody come down
I
there.
heard some
Alright, so somebody come down
talking
there.
about
Chavi, send a request.
Hold on, plan. Go ahead, David.
Okay, so I was just scrolling through TikTok when I just stop at this, and I heard the guys talking about also there are two prominent housing institutions in Jamaica, the NHT and
HAJ.
Housing. So so are they one and the same? Are they trying to each other?
No, they are two different programs. The HAJ I know was at Crossroads, and the NHC is further up, right? On Oxford, it's Oxford Road, Tertiary Road, right at that intersection.
So is going to also or once you use one entity, it automatically utilize the other.
I think
Guys, am I getting the feedback? Who's talking?
No, he have his phone too close to his mouth. That is the problem.
Oh, I
Can
don't
you hear me now?
Davian, yeah. Are you trying to hide your voice? You'll be okay. I think you have a
I'm having my earphone because through my house, most people can't sleep. Can you hear me now?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're hearing you better now.
Okay.
Black King, I don't eat donuts. One of them. Black King, I don't like donuts.
Yeah, just be grateful.
I'm just messing with him. It's a joke. Thank you, Black King.
I was asking that if a person going for a house, do they, once you qualify for the NHC and start to utilize the NHC program, do you automatically start to use the HAJ?
Look here. Let me just get clear that the HAJ, what they will do back then, it was two different programs. You could apply for land through the HAJ and for houses through the HAJ. But over time, the government has changed that. What happened with the HAJ now? They have money in their system that they will invest in housing schemes. And what they do, they will sell those houses to the NHT. So when you want those houses, you purchase the houses through the NHT, or you can purchase it through a bank. So it is basically two different systems, and they're still running separately. I think they want to merge them now. I think that's what they're contemplating, merging both of them. But for me personally, I think they should remain separate.
Because the HAJ will be responsible for building house and the NHT responsible for it's like additional financing. It's really a financial entity.
Yeah, financing.
Very good.
And there's also, hold on, David, there's also another one, like a building society. You have the JMB, which is Jamaica Mortgage Bank. They also do houses and fund housing development. And they're operating separately from the NHT right now. So a lot of those apartment complexes that you see going up, the JMB, which is different from JMMB, which is Jamaica Mortgage Bank, they are on, I think it's Musgrave, in the New Kingston area. They provide funding for developers if you're doing apartments and so forth, or if you want to purchase a home, you can also go through that.
Okay, I understand. Okay, I understand. So, what will it take in terms of support for the art? So the area that I'm in, it is we normally used to have the community meetings and stuff like that, and the JP want to get me involved in it, but it's not since COVID. It has been on the decline, and all the members have not come together as yet. So they want to get me more involved in the weekly, what do I call it? The materials in terms of the community, in terms of understand what's going on and stuff like that, to get familiar with the councillors and how to can help the neighbor with progress. So based on my experience, I can't go by what my parents say or where Tom the car is. I have to go by my experience being alive for little over 30 years and get to understand how I felt doing each leadership, and based on the opportunity I get to listen to them, and people can pick some nonsense. People can know when somebody has speak, like people can know, you can feel the difference.
Yes.
And what I would like to do when I get more engaged with the community is to, have a strong relationship with the council for this division, and to see how, based on work, how we can get this division to, most open them eye or be more brave in coming forward to, choose what is right for Jamaica.
Okay, I couldn't say
Yeah, David, I think Patrick Roberts is the guy up your side,
Patrick
If
Roberts.
my
I think Mr. Two female that keep come at time. I don't remember them name.
I know Patrick Roberts is responsible for Mullines Garden Division. That's what I know. Maybe I don't know if it has changed, but basically I would have to check it out. Basically, it's just 5 minutes from me.
Okay.
So it is good. It is good to try and find out who your representatives are, and engage it from there.
Okay, understand.
Vivian touched on a very important point, and he said something that it compelled me to want to come on the program, because I think it's a very important topic, and it's one that we have overlooked And right now, I think Jamaica is paying the price for overlooking the local government election. They don't treat it as important as it really is. Local government election and local governance. And right now,
David said that, or I said that, Chavi. I mean, say to that.
no, he touched the point about local governance and then it bring up the whole importance. I know that is usage plan.
Oh.
As important, but I'm saying because he caused that to come around now, really would I want to talk a little bit about that. Because right now is the perfect time to really talk about local governance. And you don't wonder why I say that. If you check the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation, there's $250 million that is, misappropriated. St. Catherine, over $1 billion. But let me talk about
St. Andrew, 81 million.
what you know, we talk about St. Catherine. We focus on St. Catherine. We're not going to deal with all of them at once, but let's focus on St. Catherine for a bit. Can you imagine the government allocating $1 billion to St. Catherine, right? How many social houses can be built? How many roadways can be developed? Can you even look? Everybody get excited and happy when the Prime Minister gives $5 million to every constituency when in the weather condition the other day in preparation, and then they came out to offer to allocate $300+ million to each constituency. Even more recent, and you see how exciting and how promising that is, and the great effects that brings to all of these constituencies and these communities. If we would understand that the people that we put our vote has consequences, because the way St. Catherine has voted, $1 billion has gone to waste. $1 billion that could have helped to improve your community road. Community roads, because I remember watching the news and the mayor for Spanish Town stating that there's no money. Oh, there's no, and I'm talking about, was it after the local government election? Months ago, he made the news when a report was done about the condition of the town, right? And how the streets were blocked, the drains weren't being cleaned, all of that. The deplorable condition, garbage collection poor. And he stood to say, in the news report, there's no money in the municipal corporation. There's no money. That's what he blatantly said, there's no money. But they are being investigated for $1 billion in fraud.
Travis, remember,
remember,
hold on, Plank. One thing I will say to you, what I know about the gangs in Spanish Town is whenever it comes near to election, they buy new weapons and they buy ammunition to fight war, like guerrilla warfare. And I am not asking anybody that, I am telling them that.
All right,
it's not something I'm asking any politician about. Something I know about.
Heard, understood. But what I'll say to you, when you go into the booth, are you on to decide which where you mark the X in? Okay, you can wear orange shirt going there and go put the X beside the bell. You know that though?
Yeah.
That's why I want to speak directly to the people to let them know that this act has consequences. Yes, you can comply because of fear of intimidation and go in. They're not here with you. They are not there with you at this point. And nobody can know what you do. I've voted before. I've folded the ballot and I've, presented it to be dropped into the ballot box. I know, nobody knew what I did right.
Them have to definitely hold the next half of the ballot and when it out, them look who you vote for.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's not too much work.
And nobody enough time for that because I've worked at the election before.
Yeah,
that's too much work.
Voting has consequences, and the people we put in, we've seen it over the years. You know, resonate with Davian talking and all, like him say, and nobody convinced him it's not a family tradition. It's the same with me, because if it was a family tradition, I wouldn't be here on this life right here. So, but that ain't a different circle, just maybe. You understand me? Out of my own conviction and wanting better for the country and what I see, when I notice around me. Why? They on the green team. I never banned on the green. I chose to go on the green team. I'm going to bring something. Because of the green team, I'm going to bring Jamaica forward. For the green team, I'm going to bring Jamaica forward. One of the key elements of changing Jamaica's trajectory and our society is education. And see how this government has dealt with that. Just like Davian said in 2020.
I want to tell us right now, the whole of Philly green. The whole of Philadelphia green. Because the Eagles just win Super Bowl. Everybody in a green.
Yeah, I watched that game there before we come on.
Everybody in a green. The city green.
Big game, Eagles, big game.
Yeah,
but I'm saying, you know, we see how this administration has handled education. Just like the brother said in 2010 when he was like dire straits and, you know, the free education that kept him into the system. You understand me? And that has helped him to the position he is in his life right now. And it will do the same for many more Jamaicans to come, many more generations. There are people in high school right now who need us making the right decision.
I mean, no persons now going to art doing associates.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
but I'm saying,
when the program they come up before me start vectors, you wouldn't start at vectors, but I do my associate at arts. Yeah. That's how I started from right there.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk traffic.
There's a lot of programs going out to benefit from part and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We just had to go up on NWC site a while ago and let's say amnesty for persons.
Oh, he got a call. Who's Byron Fleming?
Yeah, Travi.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I agree with what you say, for real. Mm-hmm. And I think the JLP though, party itself needs to devise a strategy, come up with a strategy that can cut through, deny the confusion, right? And, you know, reach the average Jamaican on the ground.
Go directly to the people.
Right?
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Go directly to the people. What do I mean by that?
Good what?
What do I mean by that? Go directly to the people. We have to have applicants who are going into community to bring the truth to the people and not just community because you only have wait to go up on the community and the corner. We need to be entering high school and the tertiary institution. We need to approach it this way though, not as in politicizing anything or
exactly
in high school.
But really educating. I think the last two elections would have been one of the safest elections compared to with East Trap elections.
Yes, true. But
that can humble the because of
in its entirety. Hear this idea in its entirety.
Travi, are you aware that the Prime Minister had several seminars at UTEC?
Yes, I know.
Several seminars. I was invited to the one, but I couldn't.
Yeah, that's a good move. But
it was a talk about economics. But look here, also they are doing so. You see the rebuttal from the member of parliament in St. Catherine about the municipal council and the money that was actually misappropriated.
Parents, yeah?
They are coming out, you know. 2 came out already. They are coming out.
Let me tell you something. If the information, you see, if people...
Let me finish the idea with that person. Right? I'm saying we need to go to the people. And I mentioned high school and I said, don't politicize it and don't put it in the form of campaigning. But the fact that this administration has made tertiary education so much more accessible for the high schoolers of present day, you must know, I'm saying we must know, go to them at the high school level to offer mentorship. You understand me? Tutelage to make them know that, listen, this is available to you. This is what you need to get so you can access this scholarship from the government. This is what your grade should be looking like. Go to them because we tell you, it's with an educated people.
And I think that is good because sometimes when a person
It's gonna be for the selection,
they don't know what is the next step.
That gonna be for the selection, though, Travis.
Not just about election foresight. I'm not just talking about election.
No, man, I know, but I'm saying we're talking about what I'm talking about now is to improve our chances. Right?
You want to attack it before election. Attack it.
Yeah.
Before
It
election.
will, listen,
improve our
it will,
chances of winning an election.
Foresight, it will improve our chances even in this election. You know why? Remember these children that we are going to speak to and preparing their future. They have parents. We know they are not voters. They have parents who are probably struggling to get them through this school and is probably already worried about tertiary education because a lot of poor people and ghetto people have promising kids who can get into college, but they don't get there because they don't have the right help or support. And to remove guarantor is not the end of the road. That's not going to save everybody. Some people need the push and the education, put them in the right way.
I'm sold, you know. Don't get me wrong.
No, I'm not just talking to you, no foresight.
No, right.
I mean, you're there, some plank and tell everybody, but listeners out there. And I'm hoping somebody from the party may hear this.
Listen.
Somebody from the party may hear this because this is important. I'm not.
But you know, they're doing a lot of that.
This election alone.
They listen. I'm
going to give you the perfect examples. The Davian here as living proof. It's the move that Bruce Golden made that put him on the side that he's on when he allowed education to be free for him to access. With that, he must say, no man, this a party really for the people and give to the people what they need. And if we continue on this trajectory, because like I said or I attempted to say a while ago, an educated Jamaican society does not fall for the crap PNP is selling.
Not true. But unfortunately, we have to talk to some of the little ignorant ones and the dunce ones. I know. And those are the ones. Let me tell you something, Travis. I'm pretty confident that the educated Jamaicans, you know, already will be voting. Most of them will be voting for the Jamaica Labour Party. That's why my focus is always on the how do you reach ignorant ones, because they are still large in numbers and them still have a vote. Right? And but like the suggestion when you make, say go in directly to the people.
Mr. Madam,
I'm gonna add to that, go in the communities. Let me tell you something. You say every community have what you call like opinion leaders for want of a better word. Right?
Yeah.
If them go green, all 100 and 200 people go green with them.
Yeah.
Find those people, treat them well, let them carry the information to the people.
Yeah.
Right? Go in, still do the door to door, but make sure, say, in your effort of going during that time when you're going door to door, you find the opinion leader. I'm not talking about area leader, you know. I'm not talking about Dan. I'm not talking about it can be a teacher, a well-respected teacher in the era, right? It can be a well-respected pastor in the era, right? You have, especially them country era, them always have some key people with the community look up to. Reach them.
Foresight, I'm not disputing what you're presenting. I'm only saying that.
No, man, I'm not dispute. I just add to what I say.
Yeah. Offering a future to the youth of tomorrow are the best road to take. The youth of tomorrow, giving them a future, pouring up a future for them is the best route.
Travis, my soul, man. The soul on that.
Travis, that is
it's not one or the other.
Very good.
Yeah.
It's very good, but I'm gonna tell a little secret that the PNP have. They reach the women. And what they do, they help them. Because you know a lot of women are single mothers. They help those women. If you check right now, anything that Andrew or any of us put out, go and check in the comment section and see who is there talking the most negative stuff about JLP. It's not the males.
It's the females that are actually doing that. So I remember years ago, I was along with this young lady. She is a PMP delegate. And I remember back then when Peter Phillips, the first time he went up against Portia Simpson, she looked at me and tell me that, you know what, Peter Phillips cannot beat her. And I said, why you say that? She said, look here, over 60% of the PMP delegates are female. Is woman really are the delegates in the PNP? That is the PNP's secret.
So you feel that woman, you think PNP more popular among women than JLP?
Hello. It is no. Listen.
You think more women love Andrew, brother?
You're not listening to me. They are the delegates in the PNP.
Foresight, hold on.
You remember?
We must
hold on,
not confuse the regular woman
you remember?
than a political activist. The delegates are political activists. Don't forget that part. I don't want to mix that with regular woman.
Look here. Plank.
So what he's saying
Plank. You remember that lady named Cuddler from down at Enan Town? Where the Horace Daly call her and tell her to go out and vote?
Yes.
I am telling you, I've told you a long time. The delegates in the PNP are mostly women. They might not be up front. They are mostly women. That's why.
We can't figure.
So the delegates in the JLP are mostly what? You don't think a woman too?
Yeah, man. JLP full of woman, man.
Yeah, it's full of women, but I think most of the delegates are male.
Most of the JLP delegates are male?
Let us not lose sight of the core of the art, right? I understand what you're saying, brother, with the women for the ministry. But I would say, being a parent, I don't feel greater joy than to see your child succeed. There's no greater joy. No greater joy than seeing your child, which you have born up and brought up for years, becoming a successful individual. I can just imagine how proud Andrew Holness's mother is to see her son even leaving Jamaica in the way that he's leaving. So I'm saying, provide a future for the youth. I know it's there. It has been provided. The money has been allocated over 2.5 billion through the health sector. You know, the removing of guarantor for student loan at the student loan bureau.
Charlie, we feel like
$600 million a year.
Charlie, what you say is a good thing, but this is where we have to start attack education. Tertiary education.
That's what I'm saying.
Basic school.
We have to have mentorship in the schools.
Yeah.
Mentorship. I believe we've been handling education now wherein people just go study for pass a test, and people and it's a Jamaican thing where people just want to get 1 million subjects. No, we must have a proactive approach, a more direct approach. What is your future goal, and what do you see yourself doing and like doing? And then you craft that person's curriculum around that goal and assist them into succeeding in that. So let's say we have a young person who is interested in the sciences.
Just like Charlie, may I show you an example?
You mentor them around that.
Yeah, just like my daughter, I was having a conversation with my daughter, right? And I said, what you want to become? She said, Dad, I want to be a lawyer. So I said, all right. Like a year down the line, I asked her again. They said, what you want to become? She said she want to be an entrepreneur and then become a lawyer. I said, no, you're going to become a lawyer and then you become an entrepreneur. You have to have somebody to push them for them want, Bridget. You understand?
Plank, that is true. But what I want you and Travis to understand, many of these parents that are in the home are female. Remember, Andrew never directly grew up with his father. His mother is JLP. And that pushed Andrew to become JLP. If Andrew's father was in his home would be dominantly PNP. Andrew would
Is
have been
that is
PNP.
that is that and his mom not together?
No.
That one kind of it's a broad, really far stretching assumption. I would say.
No, it's not
That's what
assumption.
I'm saying.
Many people in Jamaica came from a family where it's a single parent and it's mostly females. I think we need to do a stats on
I'm
that.
not
A lot of
I
people
am
grew up
not
with their grandparent, their grandmother, their aunt,
Yeah.
or their mother. Few Jamaican grow with their father. Look at our statistics in terms of paternity fraud. A lot of people don't grow up with their dads.
I understand that.
And if you don't grow up with a dad, you must grow up with a stepfather.
No, hold on. No. We don't go about it like that. We understand his point, and the reasoning around his point being that the women are the predominant caregiver and child rearers in our country, right? It's a fact. Here's I understand.
Family.
But I'm saying to you, brother, that reach the individual.
Plank. I know you're moderator, Plank.
No, I'm not a moderator. No.
So where is Kerry?
I'm too afraid.
I think what we need to do as well too is
No, it's not afraid in caution. We don't want to lower.
Terry, why you bring up caution up yourself?
You don't want to lower level of reasoning because it takes a certain level of IQ to be here and in this reasoning. You understand? That's what it is. It's not afraid. And nobody now we don't know arguing and back and forth today. We don't have time for that.
Terry love doing something I see, man.
The man has come up on a good reasoning. When I very something the reasoning, some positive reasoning. Someone come with the negativity. Yeah.
Come and be a distraction. We don't have no woman. Go on to bed. Ray.
No man, caution of his girl Drain. So
listen,
I don't know if him call himself Andrea or Andre.
Not even going on.
You know how long we see me that comment I will not pay him the mind. I woman them arguing.
I will not acknowledge him. Long time we not acknowledge him. But I'm saying to you, brother, let's go to the individual directly. They know them grow them peers and grow them mad and they do have an influence over them. But when you go to a person, when you go to the person directly and make an impact on that person, they will remember just like Davian right here.
what also we think important.
The impact that was made on me, it wasn't like a direct impact that somebody did something for me. I start pay attention to Mr. Holness when he was education
minister.
His work as education minister never he had a direct hand, but that impact reached me. If you understand, but I see what he's doing and what he was about, how he go about improving that ministry and make it work. That's what got my attention. It was from that time I tell my father, so yo, that man is going to be down a Jamaica Prime Minister. This man is fit and ready to be the Prime Minister of Jamaica. He should be the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. And my father being a staunch PMP as he is, laugh over me to stand. Laugh. No matter say nobody start up him with that. Now have the conversation, because one conversation, we now go down and more get ignorant and dark. Don't talk to him about them there's something. Never back down.
And from those days,
I
understand that Andrew is a person that in word is in bond and he is a workaholic and he is a person that always have new fresh ideas because we have been set in a routine for the past 18 years. Back then, when we were stuck on one side and persons, think that hard life was the norm and that is how things have to be. And to see that we will break out of that deadlock and to see how we will be moving forward in terms of building. I know that from a lot of persons here now, they probably have never seen so much building going up in our history and so much homes, so much apartments, and these show progress. right? We know why we road bad enough. Go road. We know why we road bad because the fact of the matter is that every road in Jamaica outlive its life expectancy. It can't fix overnight. And the amount of cargo we are import more than double. But not even how much at times how much at gone pan. It's sure that we are growing in every sector. A person that leaves school have more option now than to work for a minimum wage. And I think we need to focus on going forward, which I appreciate what Trevor said, to educate the persons who are role models in the community. And what we need to do is really to get the truth out there. A lot of persons are voting for what they think they know, and they do not know that they don't know. And I think by repeating the truth out there, person you get to understand. Because if it's a permanent, why you go for PMP, I'm going to tell you, say, look, we now benefit directly off of the JLP, as in they not get the money in their pocket, or is a part of them inherit. If you break it down, not other persons can say directly why them is a PMP. But go road. How the future is shaping, I know when after the budget, when the persons will understand how the country has grown. Now in terms of back then, and how the country has grown in comparison to a lot of first world country after COVID, I think they're going to be marveled. Up to second world, you know.
Hold on, Shabby. Kerry?
Hello?
Kerry, you sleeping?
No.
Give me some moderator privilege, please.
Add craft.
Because people need to come up.
Who needs to come up? No, I'm not sleeping. I'm on my computer. Who needs to come up?
Crafty, 28.
Crafty.
Okay.
Give me some moderator privilege there.
No, you're gonna block people I don't want to get blocked.
No, come off for your life. Me tell us some of the like come for your life, you know. Because you love too much bagga, and I come off. I'm dead serious, me I come off. Good night, people.
Removing along. Plan, calm down, man, and
come off.
Kerry, good night. Caution need to go. Caution need to blank.
Kerry stay with him, man.
The plank left, we cannot get moderator privilege.
We can't ignore it.
No. It's not that. It's hard to ignore caution. You see, make sure say he need to come off, man.
Or mute him or whatever.
You know hard to mute. You know hard to mute, man.
Plank on left, but anyway.
Kerry.
Hello?
Get rid of mute caution, man. In too much now.
Okay, ignore him.
Yeah, it's just ignoring. Just ignore
him. Yeah, you're right. A lot of people have voted for something that they think is true when it's not true, because they were indoctrinated with these lies for years and years, and then grandfather tell it, and then mother come tell it, and then have signed up and subscribed to the same lies. You understand? And you're very right when you ask a lot of PMP why they vote for PMP. Even overseas, if some people, and you hear them talk a certain type of way, because this one time I was in a store, right? On Publix. And this man perceived that I'm a Jamaican. Obviously, he's Jamaican too. And the man just walk up to me out of the blue and ask me, I want to go with Andrew down there. And I said, what do you mean? Big man, old man. I said, what do you mean? You know, see, Andrew sell off everything to Chinese people. I said, where do you get the information? Where is that information from? And before he couldn't answer me, I said, you watch too much YouTube. They are liars and deceivers that is on YouTube that is preying on you, because guess what? They get money from you watching the lies they tell. So you sit down and you watch the lie and you soak up with it, and you don't know what is going on. I asked him, when was the last time you been to Jamaica? Because he seems really here. And he said 2015. He said, wow. I hope you can find it. Find it to buy a ticket to go to Jamaica before the year ends. Go to Jamaica soon, please. You need to visit.
You know what caused a lot of that door traffic? PMP being in power for so long, living the negative, and knowing it. After 18 years, you see PJ sell off so much things, and bad governance for 18 years.
That's the point I was going to make to stay in your first side.
Yeah, you cannot normalize
see.
expectations for bad governance. So a lot of things that Andrea don't know, them can't believe that, they are positive. Because after 18 years, you kind of normalize bad governance so much that people just take it to say, yo, as a politician stay, every politician comes here. So people start brand politician as criminal thief, sellout, whatever you want to call it. Me hear people even ask for things that are already happening.
Shower.
Blessing.
Big up, right? Because they are so accustomed to not getting anything or getting these things. Even with the road program, you have persons who are still asking, like they are still asking Andrew to do something about the road conditions, even though you have a Spark program ongoing and a Reach. And we have spoken so much about the Spark program and the Reach program.
A lot of them are
It's
political.
like asking a man to build a house that is already under construction.
A lot of them are political operatives. It's not true. But I'm going to ask you, tell me one asset of Jamaica that Andrew have sold. Please, tell me any asset. We could name it. I'm going to say this to you. You know that we used to produce our own electricity. We used to own JPS. And how important is energy and electricity in your life? Oh, very important. We can't do it without electricity right now. I'm saying, imagine a country that does not own the sole provider of electricity in your country. Imagine that. And then ask yourself, who sold that asset that Jamaica had?
Hello?
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Yeah, can I say something? Me just joined the live and thing. I like the topic and them thing there. But you know, so me never vote for my band. I know say Andrew Holness are gonna make me vote.
Wow.
Yo, is the best prime minister from me know myself until now.
Wow.
None.
Which community you're from?
None. Eh?
Which community are you from?
St. Andrew.
Okay.
Yeah. None. I've never from the whole of them coming right up. He is the best. That man should have just run Jamaica for until him dead.
He's gonna run it until he retire.
Eh?
We're gonna have him run it until he's ready to retire.
Okay. And now him are gonna make me vote that year. Him, nobody else. Him. Can tell you the best me ever see. Best, bro. Best. At first, I say so much young people are right, bro. First.
Yeah. And that's Andy, a job is not the only offer that is on the table for young people, you know.
I know. There are a lot more things to talk about, bro.
On the table.
Right. Shower,
Alton. How you doing, man? It's been a minute since we shared that.
I'm so happy. Just happy. I mean, I watched the Central Kingston match. Was good.
Lovely. But yeah, Andy, as me I say, it's not just a job that is on the table for the young people of Jamaica right now.
I know there's a lot more, but I only can say them one at a time, you see me?
The opportunity, but one of the more important ones is the opportunity to uplift and empower oneself exists in this Jamaica more than ever before in Jamaica's history.
True.
The opportunity to uplift and empower and build up oneself is so prevalent right now and so accessible and so available right now. And I said before, you see, I
not see nothing. I don't see nothing that can change my mind. You could have carry 10 million US come give me and say you vote for PNP. No, I'm gonna turn it down.
Wow.
I swear to God.
Take it and still going to go vote for Labour.
All right. I just use them.
Let us know, because that's our taxpayer money they use buying votes too. So report it. Give it to you, report it.
The best, bro. Anybody, all right. You have some very illiterate people on earth here in Jamaica. Very illiterate. And them need to go and do a lot of research before them
educate those that is coming after us. This space, when we leave it and gone to our children and grandchildren, will be better.
Yeah, Travi.
And not that
Hold on
our
a bit there,
generation
yeah.
is getting more educated now.
Yeah.
Have you ever checked on any of those regional health authority websites? Do you know that they have job openings on those websites?
All of them.
You have job opening. The only thing that you need is 5 CXC, and the salary is $3 million per year.
What?
Wow.
Kerry,
I even download the application form, but because I'm way above that, I left it.
We want to add Crafty was in the box earlier.
Yeah, Coffee.
Which where's I was applying?
Where is she? Let me try to see her.
Wait. Do you think
You
Travis,
want
do you
Coffee? I'm trying to find her. I don't see her. Coffee.
do you think the well-thinking Jamaicans who pay attention to the issues that matter, right? Outnumber those who are ignorant to what's happening?
I don't think so, honestly.
Okay. All right. So if you don't think so,
the large majority of the electorate is them people. I'll tell you that.
All right, good. Now, it means that we have that group to communicate with, and we still have to work with them. We still have to get the message to them.
Yes.
In whichever way, shape, or form. Right? We have to get it to them.
That is true.
Right. So, I, for one, may not necessarily rely on telling people, say, go do no research, for telling the truth.
I'm saying go to the people.
Yes, we have to go to them. I'm going to say, Travis, I'm sold on that. You have to hang up the information.
Let me tell you something.
You have to meet them at your level. You can't bring them to your level, like, oh, you learn the information. You are a researcher. You're in the minority.
All right. I want to say something to you, sir. So I was watching, there's a video circulating on social media. Put it this way. It is alleged that the video is from Western Jamaica, Westmoreland to be exact. And the person on the live, a young man that was doing the live broadcast, he came into the camera with a plate, chewing and going on, and he said, Nyamins! Nyamins! And everybody is clad in orange. And what he had to say on the live is, Nyamins! Nyamins! Let me tell you something, man. There are certain things that has to be done to reach a certain demographic. And we can't watch other people doing it and criticize and not do what is necessary to
win. Exactly.
Kerry?
Hi.
So we can't work off.
I have to go. I have to wake up early in the morning. Tomorrow I'm join you back, okay?
Okay, you can follow me and I'll follow you back.
Blessings, Andy.
All right, good night. Good night, Andy. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
So the idea then, for those people, we have to figure out the things that matter to them, right? And if we use those things to convince them. Because at that level, that they're interested in more personal benefits.
Yeah. Meet them. I tell you, go to the people and meet them where they are. Do what is necessary. Get the third term in rotation and continue to build the country. And over time, these people will be persuaded by other things and will do the right thing, because now they're going to have children and grandchildren who came up and a benefit from this administration, and then see them as soar and I go high. You understand? Imagine some family where nobody in there have no degree for how many generations, and you bring up 2-3 of them who are holders of degrees who end up in managerial positions, CEOs, start their own businesses, lawyers, doctors popping out of these families. It will affect change. It will affect change because, like I stated before, an educated Jamaican society does not fall for the nonsense PNP.
And Travis, our next thing too. Yeah. It's not only that there might be larger in number too, Travis, but those are the ones that are more enthused to go out and vote.
Listen,
Foresight,
When you were thinking
I know
Jamaica,
exactly what you're getting at, you know. We are talking about, I know it, and you said, right, you are talking like this now, I know, you know it. We know these things, we have to do the right. We need even to come out and to come talk publicly about it, but I know the party know these things. Do what is necessary.
do what is necessary, bro, because guess what? You see, at that level, people don't necessarily vote based on what they know. They vote based on how they feel.
And listen,
how them feel about a government. That's how they vote.
Let me tell you something, Foresight. We are gonna watch the surrounding, and we watch how the players in this thing are. There are certain people who carry out certain works, and I hear certain people name called on. It's simple as that, you know. I don't need to say it more. I don't need to explain to nobody.
Sorry, we never get that. Wait, you say?
Never hear it. When we look out on the playing field and watch the two sides of play, right? We know that there are certain works certain people don't do. Certain missions and certain people carry it out. We're not supposed to explain anything else.
Exactly.
We're supposed to know what to do from that alone.
But Travi, I want to tell you that the Prime Minister is also aware, because when the Prime Minister was speaking about the social housing program and the other side that tried to derail everything and try to put it in a negative light, he was saying that he know a lot of people just appeal to their emotions. You understand? Because you are from a certain background. Once you hear somebody say something that appeals to you, you're gonna run with it. You're not even going to check. So the Prime Minister and the JLP is aware that you have to deal with people who have emotional attachments. You understand me? You have to deal with those people because it's, as Foresight say, it's how they feel. So you have to appeal to them. You have to go to them and make those people feel like they are part of the team and they are part of the change that is happening in Jamaica. If they feel like an outsider, then guess what? You will not get their vote.
Yeah.
So we are aware.
It's going to take more than facts to win over some people, right? And one of the things I would like us to realize as laborites, right, is that when you're going to these communities, right, try to find out what really matters to the people then. And when we are the message is important because they want to break down the message so that the common man can understand. So when the common man look and say, the high rising building there where I go up and I work for development, now benefit me. It just a benefit the rich in society, right? And if a man like him, then you must be able to break it down to him and tell him how him benefit personally from it.
Like getting a job, working.
Understand? You must be able to tell him about the job, the incomes, and so it come from it.
Coming from, right?
Yeah.
And it is sometimes, right, at that level, the people them at that level have to feel like you care. Because let me tell you something, if me make you out to be a wicked, you know, right, to a certain set of people, all when you do good, you know, them not believe the good way you do, you know. You know what I'm going to say? I weigh them up to. What the catch? Because they don't make you out and convince them say you're wicked. So all when you do good, them not receive the good in the way them supposed to receive it. Because them doubt the good. Because them say, yeah, it come from a man where no care. You understand? So sometimes it's not even what you do. As me I say, I hope people feel about you. Yeah.
Yeah, Foresight. We have seen in this world where people in countries make big blunders based on their feeling because they have been prompted by outside influence to make bad decisions. Iraq, Syria, even in Pakistan. You understand me? And also in Africa with Gaddafi. The people think they were making the right decision. No Gaddafi and the economy crumbles. You understand? Human beings are prone to outside influence, and we have to educate our people that no outside influence destabilize your country. You understand me? And that is what is happening to Jamaica. People in England do not want Jamaica to depart from under the king's rule. Yet still, they are giving us very hard times because in terms of Barbados and Trinidad and Tobago were actual republics. And those countries don't require visas to go to England, but Jamaica that they want to hold on to because of the rich history with England, they do nothing to help. You understand me? And they still want to hold on to us for what reason? And nobody's seen that. And they're pumping money in this country to derail the country. And we need to look deep into these things, you know. We need to look in them.
Rush, you touched upon something very much deeper than the surface level kind of thinking, but I don't think a lot of Jamaicans are ready for that conversation because they also have outside influence and interference, you know, and disruption, right? And one of the things, you see, it is necessary to understand that we cannot just go for the minds alone, we have to go for the heart. So our message cannot only be geared at winning people's mind, right? It has to also be geared at winning the hearts of people.
Yeah.
Because at that level, you have a lot of emotional voters.
You see, we now have to appeal to our make the attempt to win the people, you know. We have to show them, like people like, you know, some people are doubtful Thomas, you know, they have to show them the nail print and all of that. We have to show them where Jamaica is and what is really happening. We have to show them what is really happening, what's in store, what is being presented, what is at your access right now. You understand? Some people need to go take that.
The message, Travis, have to be geared at making them fear going back to the PNP.
Thank you.
It has to be a feeling, a fear to go back to the PNP. And to make Andrew to convince them that Andrew is a good guy. That's basically it. Because their aim and their whole mission is to make Andrew out to be the bad guy. That means if you don't care when them, I got doubt it.
Yeah. No, but we've seen it that everything that is a good thing, they try to put a negative spin on everything. Yeah, that the securitization, them try to paint that to be a bad thing. It's not the first time they did a securitization.
But it's not really work as good enough because right now, Andrew, the reception that Andrew is getting out there, a lot of people are looking through that and looking through the confusion and see Andrew for who he really is. But me just make you know, and as you already know too, Travis, that is their strategy.
Yeah, we know that.
Right?
Because when you ask a lot of people, why you PMP, why you vote for PMP, and you are criminal.
The Prime Minister is not out there accusing and demonizing anybody.
Yep.
And that is what is shining through all this dark cloud that
Exactly.
they are trying to rain on him. Because he's not cursing out anybody.
And he's not the one to do that.
He's not demonizing anybody.
Even the words.
And he's just working. I was on a JLP campaign team. The first thing I would start to do is highlight the young lady that has recently lost her life in a PMP area. And if a man did that to a 14-year-old going 15-year-old child, it's not first the PMP doing that. Look what they did to Sarah Palwell. No, look what they do to Palwell, baby mother, and the baby.
Right.
Same PNP, they destroy them. What happened to Julian wife? Same PNP. Is the same PNP. We could use that against them and say, you don't like women. Look on a poster boy. It's a fish. So we know you don't like woman. So we can go down in the gutter with these people. But we choose not to go down into the gutter.
No, we should be going down in the gutter. Not Andrew though. But Andrew must have him soldier them where I do the gutter thing too.
Because we need to highlight that, you know.
You have to have all different aspects of the fight, you know.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Foresight. You know, tell us when you're looking at the game, you see all the players and we know who's supposed to do certain jobs while others do. Why you explain again?
Right.
Cool. Yeah, man.
Something no one to ask.
You have the different kind of soldier. You have a sniper. Go ahead.
It is not, these gruesome things are not happening in JLP constituencies. They are being enacted by PMP and PNP and mostly women. And the women are not opening their eyes and look on the demographic of where these crimes are happening and say, no, something wrong. It is always in these areas.
But it's not only the woman them alone, the young boys them too.
You know what is funny? In the latter part of last year, earlier this year, last month, the PNP was on a campaign stating that the numbers that is being presented by the JCS is inaccurate. And they're messing with the numbers. So I want to ask the question now. So for Central Kingston and them place, they have no murder for 2 months and whatever. How we work out this? Because they could have never come on TV and tell such a since a lie them tell. Explain how they might escape with a liar. Make we know how they might get away with these lies. Because when everything is that comes out and that is presented, you know, that is being championed by this administration, and I say a lie and it's not true and you know this and that. Used, right? When the people then come out publicly and say it, where are the citizens to dispute these claims? If these claims are lies according to how y'all say it. It goes to show you the PNP will not stop at anything, and anything that they see that that brings light and hope, they will go to demonize it. And this is what the Jamaican people needs to pay attention to. How desperate these people are to get power that they will call a good thing evil. Them run
Look
out
here, look,
they run out.
Travis,
You say economy and then boom mark gold and big up economy.
Travis, when I look on how they deal with women, and I'm Jamaica is waking up on them now. You see this little girl that they unalive, and the entire PNP community say them not see nothing, they not hear nothing. And who hear say me and the mother talk, so me no business.
Wicked people.
This is the type of PNP we are dealing with in Jamaica. They should be ashamed of themselves. Should be ashamed when you have the spikes in crime. Is PNP killing PNP?
Yes.
And it's because their leaders are not coming out and saying to them, we don't want any crime in here. Go out, Matt Golden and them need to go out and say, we do not want the crime in Jamaica. We will not support you on crime, rather than taking taxpayers' money and funding these people to buy weapons. $1 billion worth of weapons and cronyism. For what? For what? To come fight war in the election?
Bro, I want to straighten the
You like
argument.
it?
I want to straighten the argument, and I want to bring your memory back to when the late part of last year, 2024, when the numbers was very beautiful and it seemed it would have been under 1,000 murders. You remember PM mass shooting in the PNP constituencies? Philip Palwell constituency was one. I think 5 people was gunned down.
Yes.
One time.
Eastern Kingston.
What you're saying is no joke. What you're saying is no joke. The PNP, they don't support the fighting and reduction of crime. We see it. Their so-called or supposed security minister said too much money and spend on security forces. Money and give to fishermen.
Right. What achievement the PNP have done to campaign on? You know the achievement? The PNP campaign plan, disarm the police force, corruption.
Now the police is
right.
We see where them are quarreling and balls the police to wear body camera.
Yeah.
Police must wear body camera. When the police are when they hear they make this cry, not when the police is having an altercation with a taxi driver or anything, you know. It's always after known crime producer and youngster PNP.
Correct.
Yeah, gets gunned
Right.
down to hear this argument.
Correct.
You've never heard it. When the police have an altercation with a taxi driver. You've never heard it.
But one of them gunman dead, them start to make nice.
Body camera.
You see, that's what I'm telling you. Them need to campaign. Them need to campaign. Say, giving gun to gunman, disarm the police force, corruption, and the murder. Because them is the one who doing it, the PNP.
There's an evil agenda behind the PNP now.
Yes.
But people just are surface level thinkers. So them are watch announcements and pronouncements and them think and them not looking at. You see what I like with Jamaican people? They don't look beyond the surface to see.
Them looking up, but they're afraid.
No man, them not look, man. It's what is presented to them buy. So you can easily, they're so gullible, you can easily trick them. Right?
You know why problem foresight? Our moral fiber has decayed so bad that we see an evil and can't even identify it. We're holding with chain and big stone and Jamaican black people are jump up for that.
Him should have done from that time there.
He should have not have a political career that and for another hour after doing that thing.
Exactly. Him shouldn't even think of it. As a skit where him can perform on stage. Let me say something to you.
That's why I'm sick so bad now.
With Jamaica people, it is always what it look like and what it sound like. And they can't look beyond what it look like to see what it is. Anybody can just come and tell them something. Right? And that's the wrong way. And you know what the truth is? You see the things that really matter and really if you help them, and that they more for disbelieve.
Remember that in the Eventide house in Audits where they burned down? You remember that?
Yeah, man.
And then build up, you see the building were falling down in jungle? That's where they rebuild and build that place, you know. I see what I'm thinking now, it's falling down. Do you saw it live? The building were trying to step them collapse. And
Constituency.
Yeah, it's where it was Eventide place where them burned down and build that. I give it to the PNP. They show God not sleeping. The 100 old people get dead in it.
Wow.
Andrew, clarify this the whole misunderstanding of the social social housing program about him give the house and take it back. People don't want to believe that. Oh, him lie, what a man lie.
Guys, do you see who is black?
You have some people that say that, right? No, what you see when the real lie tell, nobody not say a lie, you know. The real lie we are gonna hurt them, you know. Because I don't know. I still don't get the feeling like a lot of people at the grassroots level know what it really means to support, to put back a PNP government in power. I don't think them really understand the danger of that.
If we get a good candidate for run against them,
I don't think them understand the danger of putting back.
Not just a PNP administration they're putting in back in. I want you to understand that this is something even more dangerous than PNP. You know? This right
Exactly, that entire system behind them.
more dangerous than ever before.
Yeah, man, more dangerous than ever before.
These are murderous men.
But when I tell people, we talk to daily, I just tell them, say, look, just give it one more turn. Just one more turn. It's when you start something and you're doing all the implementations, sometimes persons impatient and I realize that you not because something start today, you're not gonna benefit from it today. You have to
Exactly.
do time for it grow. So
Transformation is a process.
in the next 4 years after we win the election year, all the hard work we do from day one are just reaping the rewards.
And that is why they are trying so hard, right?
Because once they them by some weird challenge, I don't want to see them winning. But we have to just come out. And if they do,
They're not
we're
going
gonna
to
claim
win.
it.
We know that because you see what happened, you know, Davian. The IC, which is a PNP machinery. The NIA is also a PNP machinery. JAMS is also with CADLA is a PNP machinery. Remember, Alum Asamba stated that clearly, you know. We form civic groups. You understand me? I will make sure that they are filled with PNP because we have a plan. It is
Well,
clear.
The last election, they have lost with all of that. And you're going to lose.
No. They are going to lose, but their people are still in there.
We
They
need
are
to
still in
be
the ministries
wipe
as
out.
prominent secretaries,
Exactly.
as auditor generals, as IC commissioners.
Let me tell you
They are
something. You see,
there.
when you start looking at the seat by seat count, we can't see PNP. We can't see no win for PNP. When you start going through the seat them. First of all, them have only 14 MP. Right? And even among the 14, well, even the 14 MP are lazy. We don't know none were outstanding in terms of work. Every outstanding performer out there, what me know about, is a JLP MP.
Right.
We don't see the PNP MP, them do not know outstanding when we say, oh, they might do some work or some serious work for the people. PNP rely on using all the rhetoric on people.
Guys, see who is this person in the box? Black Filipino?
Oh.
Black Filipino, are you there? All right, you guys can continue. Continue. He's not talking. That's okay.
Yeah. When we look on all these stuff, you know, we have to look a little deeper, right? Because the PNP MPs, why they are not doing anything? They know a lot of people do not understand how government works. So they will tell them that it's the Andrew, why me can't do this? It's Andrew, why me can't do that? It's a JLP government in power, why? And they're blocking everything and all of that. You understand me? But you see, since we are on social media and start talking that every MP get the same amount of money. They start changing their amount. They start changing their amount now, you know, and saying not every constituency is the same size because a person of a bigger constituency, they should get more money. They're shifting their amount. So they will go to the people and tell the people, look here, I know we in a power, so we can't do nothing. That is
what they do with the money. All of them get the same money.
They all get the same money.
Right.
All get the same money.
Are they
And
pocket it? Them are pocket the money.
They're pocketing the money, you know, but they're using the money, saving up the money to buy out the election. You don't understand what is going on with these people, you know. They don't want to fix nothing. They're saving the money.
Have any choice. It's a last district.
Right.
Yes, based on
Right.
what everybody observe right now. If somebody will call out the JLP on anything right now, I think every JLP member of parliament calls like anybody in any position right now confident because you can't really glue anything such as corruption to them. Everybody uniting and I present one front going forward. So these little tricks are them last ditch effort. When JLP win this election going forward, we're our dominant JLP party and we're going to be focused. I can't see Jamaica moving forward out of out of being in the bottom earning potential of Jamaica unless we go forward as a nation like this. And since after starting to read, you get to understand the importance.
But what the government should do, give them a certain time. They don't spend that money, then just take it away.
Yeah, that is what is happening now. That is what is happening with the reach and the sparks program. If you don't use it up, then it will go back in the fund. It will be returned to the pool. Understand me? And they are complaining about that. So you have to get up and you have to use it. And then what is happening again? And let me explain this to a lot of JLP and people who are listening on. You see, the ministries are supposed to be audited. A lot of the people in the ministries, even the permanent secretaries, are PNP. And we're not guessing and asking because most of them are there from the 18 years. Some of them are in government for 20 odd years.
But that's
they're still in the ministries. So when these ministries are supposed to be audited and the documents are supposed to be sent to the Auditor General, these people did deliberately delay that the government will be blamed for that and say you're not auditing anything or you're not doing anything. It's a strategy that they are using in there.
But it
and we need
backfire
to
them now. It backfire on them.
it backfire. But what I'm saying is that is the reason why Jams and those people at the Auditor General are running off their mouth, because the ministries were under the permanent secretary who are affiliated to the PNP are delaying everything. The technocrats in some of those ministries are PNP. They are delaying everything. So therefore, you can't put in these papers and they say $3 trillion missing. They are doing this deliberately. You understand me? And I know I don't think I know what Andrew need to do in his third term is make sure people are paid according to how they work. It must be an incentive-based pay system that if you don't perform or you don't deliver your reports on time, guess what? You're gonna lose some money. And when you do it on time, you're gonna get your little incentive. That's all we have to do, these things, for them to perform.
Fire them. Put them on retirement.
Yes, if you put them on early retirement, that would be very good. But we need performance for the ministries. You cannot have a ministry and it is not audited, and then you are saying to us in the private sector, when we have our business, that we must do our tax returns and do all our stuff and present it to government. You in the ministries should do the same thing. And we must stop play blind with these people, you know, because they have an agenda to tear down any JLP government that come in, because they are in those areas for 18 plus 18 21, those people are close to 60 right now. So once the third term is loaded, right, then they know that they will not have a chance. They are smart enough. They know that those people that are in strategic position are getting old, like the people on the IC. They are getting old and so reach retirement age. So if they don't go into government during this term, they know that Andrew can put in whosoever he wants in strategic position. And that is what Mark Golden and the PNP is afraid of.
Do you anybody see the house them what they were Mark Golden building in the Bahamas? You see them?
Yeah, I saw a picture of some of them.
So he really built houses in the Bahamas and he has houses in his community falling down. Oh my God.
That's the people that have to move out.
Wow.
Where them gonna go now? I don't know. Mark Golden.
People are saying it is not the responsibility of the opposition leader because he's not in government, he's not the prime minister.
You know,
Everything
when they
they
believe
say.
the bank really turn on the PNP, when like, you know, the PNP is really going to be exposed in a very big way. When the TV ads start coming out, when the real campaign start and you see we start, you know, having the JLP ads coming out on TV and all of that. Once we're effective in doing that, because remember, no, we're not TVJ, that's not left up to TVJ or CVM to decide whether them are going to carry the ads. You know, these are paid ads now, so them guys
have to do it.
Them guys have to highlight, you know, how wicked the PNP is. Right? So that's going to expose the PNP when you start to see the ads come out and talk about Bahamas. The whole time I've been out, how him neglect him constituency, right?
Right.
How lime is, you know, in terms of the lies we him tell as it relates to him all the dual citizenship situation, all of that. When all of that start come out and people start watch all prime time news and between the breaks, them are gonna see all them kind of thing. Then people are gonna know who PNP.
They don't give Gleaner no commercial. Don't give Gleaner no commercial.
You still have to work with them, you know, Alton. But what I'm looking at also, you realize that the company that was in St. Lucia that Andrew formed, he formed that company for his two sons. And a lot of people don't look on the acronym of the name ADMAT. Andrew and Macho are his two sons. And that is what ADMAT is. Andrew, Macho. That is ADMAT.
Right.
And then you hear the PNP come out. Why the Prime Minister put his son name in a estate bridge? Because the company was formed for them. The ADMAT was formed for them and it was dissolved. And the property that was under those company and the shares, he transferred those to Estate Bridge. So the company was formed for his children, and the PNP is very disingenuous when I hear a lot of them talk. Why Andrew put him son in this and put him son name in this? He's a wicked man. Yeah, but what I want to clarify to these people, the name ADMAT mean Andrew and Matthew. That is the name of the company. So when they're saying him shouldn't put his son in a problem, he's not putting his son in any problem because the company was formed for them, not to hide no money as the Lion PNP them have said. You understand me? It's formed for them that they will get an inheritance. You understand me?
Right.
And that is the purpose of the company. A lot of people feel there is no company that the Prime Minister deal with that get government contract. And you can name the PNP companies that get government contracts are run by councillors and MPs. And that is what we the MPs are attached to. Every single company that give government contract, it can be tracked back by the Prime Minister. By Procure JA, we will know every company that get contracts. And we need to talk it out.
Andrew must be one of the cleanest Prime Minister, right? Not Jamaica, because remember, you know, is a witch hunt, you know. And I'm gonna look hard to find dirt. And the fact said them can't really come up with a real dirt till them talk about further investigation. It means say this man, right, is very clean. Right? And I'm about board. I search for something, you know. Remember, say I don't find nothing for Andrew, you know. I search. You know. All them can't talk about 28 bank account because the man on the road or the common man understands the 28 bank account. I will
But
have people in the country have 28 bank account. That no signal.
They already knew that there was nothing. From the international firm running a propaganda and say, you know what? If FID spend this amount of money but talking about just same thing will go for the IC. They are getting money. Remember, you know, one of their members was attacked and was wounded with over $1 million. Yeah, over $1 million.
And then they said nothing. They keep it quiet.
Yeah. Some of these money are actually going back to the PNP too. I think so. To fund their campaign and to fund their things and all of that.
But everything will come out now, so plenty of them are get nervous. But why Mark will come out of a press conference about KCC Kingston?
I think
it's this month.
Yeah, no, February. Yeah, this month. Yeah.
I am wondering, is it? I think it was what was it? 11th. They say I think it's tomorrow or today.
No, the 11th is Tuesday.
I hope they're not renewing it, you know.
Yeah,
No,
I
man,
think it's
not
11th.
Oh, Greg Christie.
Look on that. Yeah,
Greg Christie and Justice Stanton.
Yes, I think we need to look on that and see when it expires. If my memory serves me right, it's somewhere about the 11th, they say.
But then can't renew that the contract there.
No, man, and the government not going to do that.
What is that?
I don't think the government going to do that, man.
Guys, I'm going to bed. Thank you so much.
Okay, night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.